All right, I believe I have everything all around. Uh, yeah. So I am going to attempt attempt to finish Citizen Sleeper today. I did a lot of big updates today. I'm pretty much stalling until my friend here gets back. And then we'll get started. But as any people that come in eventually will come to see, is I have new about stuff. I did a big update. I tried to fix my model, so hopefully that's fine today. It looks fine, besides some weird flashing on the chest area, and at that point I have no idea what or why. I'm using two monitors now. I'm doing big gaming things. I'm big gaming. I am. Yeah, I'll probably get started. But I did another dumb and never went back to my VOD channel to see what left off with Citizen Sleeper. But yeah, we should be fine. I just need to do a quick look-see-loo, and my co-streamer here, Shong, from Superrider. Oh yeah, I also have a little friend here too that we can scream at and whatnot. Um, it's Pando. I just downloaded PandoBot. I thought it was adorable. So there they are. They're just gonna vibe constantly, forever. Sometimes talk, sometimes. But what else? Yeah, I think that's all that I can really say. I want to finish Citizen Sleeper so I can play the sequel. And yeah, that's about it. So let's see, let's jump in. Last time, from what I remember, ooh, we got really good dice. That is the one thing. So one thing that I remember is we joined a commune. I got a bunch of stuff for that. Unlocked this area. And I accidentally started the DLC way too early. It's all the way over here. I got so much shit. How much left is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 more days to get these people together for their great escape. Um, I should not have done this DLC. I want to. So, from what I know, is I was told by a friend that we don't necessarily have to leave with we be a person's backstory. So, for instance, I can help the refugees, send them on their way, and just choose to stay on the station to not explode and die horribly. I did not know that you could twist that. How do I twist it back? Okay, so that... Oh, that... Okay, I'm dumb. Okay, so, yeah. Let's see what we can do here. What was I doing? Also, is it me or is there, like, no sound for this for some reason? Let me... Play mixers. This is... That's why. Ooh, that's loud. That's right, I muted the game audio because I was testing some things. Oops. It wouldn't be in one of my streams if I wasn't scuffed. Okay, so I want to do the DLC because that's time. So back to network, get side real ticket, drive for Rabbit. Whoa. Use tracker, fix ambergris, Voltilla aid, toggle tracking. God, we got so much. I really should have done my thing that I was meant to do. See what I needed to do. Okay, let's go. Get across. Get this out of my face. So, I need to get the water for the flotilla. There's that. Wait. No, I have 4 I can use. Yes, I know you're hungry, but I don't have bit points for people feeding you, so quiet you. Alright, let's go. Let's gamble. I love gambling! I fucked up. Oh, okay. So, we screwed that. Oh. Oh, no. I could do that. Come on, finish up the algae access. Okay, so we have the algae at least. We're boned for water. What else do we have? Hopefully I do not require all of these to be able to get through. I need a 8 scrap total. Fuck. Okay, Briar's Hole. Here's some comms. Man, I love gambling. Okay, let's gamble. Let's gamble. I love gambling. Let's go. Let's go. Gamble, gamble, gamble. I didn't do it. Oop. Okay. So, yeah, best day 1, I guess. And cycle. Oh, I'm starving. Okay. I can't do that. Patience is required. Okay. Cool. I need food. Okay. I'm not starving anymore, at least. I wonder when Shang will get back. He was going to go get food. Damn. Okay. Don't have those. I think I just need that Yatagan, like that Lunghargan agent, and then I'm sorted. Oh, where's this? I can do. Alright. And I need that one heart, though. Why does it not? Okay, so 4 would also do. Okay, that's what that means. Alright. I like money. Okay! You said that right as I succeeded at a thing. So, yep. Yeah. So, welcome to the stream, Sean. I'm already stramming. That is fair. Okay, where should we move it to? Okay, fair. Yes, we did it. Okay, I need to switch over my Discord audio because for some reason that just doesn't do all of it. Actually, talk for me. Talking for me. Yeah. Okay.
I will speak again.
Oh, you're speaking. Yeah, it works.
Oh, yep. Okay, cool.
Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, I guess introduce yourself. I already
I
did
am
my
Sean. Hi.
Sean is here.
I am here.
Sean. Yeah, so, I went through, already described everything that was going on this game. So, how much do you know about Citizen Sleeper, Sean?
Nothing. I'm
Nothing.
here. I'm ready.
Cool. You're gonna be great help. I just need you to help for reading, which is good. It's just fine. But, essentially, it's a interactive, role-playing game, as you can assume, as every game kind of is. But, more or less, we are a android who essentially someone is like, I don't want to work or something, from what I remember and gather, and decide to
I
have
don't wanna.
I don't wanna, but they had their consciousness uploaded to a robot to essentially work in their place, and we are that escaped robot.
Okay.
We eventually boarded a ship, escaped whatever place that we were being held at, and found ourselves at this station, to which we were doing various goals. My goal this stream, because I have, like, so little time to do shit, is to make sure these people don't die. I started DLC way too early, and that's what I'm doing. God, I need 8 scrap to them. They are fucked. I actually do not think I could help those people. Harvest the algae. I did it. But yeah. That's more or less what's going on in this. What else do I have? What else do I need? Because I do not have much. But yeah, I think the refugees that I'm trying to save are going to horrifically die. But this game's cool. So you get these up here, which are just used to do literally anything. It can either be a die roll for a job or a plugin for when you're hacking, as I'm about to do.
My microphone stopped working, I guess. I don't know. Welcome the phone, Sean. I'll be back in a second. Well, I mean, I'll be back on my computer in a second. I'm still here.
Oh, okay.
My computer is acting silly in that, you know.
Yeah.
I probably should have, like, restarted it before attempting anything kind of live, but here we are. We love it.
Yeah. Fuck it, we ball.
Absolutely.
Heard it. Asian portal, ripper worm. I am doing everything all at once. Yeah. Scuff stream always.
Always.
Always scuffed. Are you even streaming if it isn't a scuffed mess?
If it's not a scuff mess, you're not streaming.
Yeah, truly.
You just got to be good at hiding it.
Yeah, we're definitely hiding it real well right now.
Yeah.
Okay. We're doing good. We're getting lucky. Let's see if we can remain it. Fuck yeah, actually. That was really good. Got 52 entire dollars that day. Count 'em, Sean. I can't.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Oh, I have an activity for today.
7.
So, you want to read this, dude?
Is Bing Bong probably?
Feng.
Let me rejoin it on my computer real quick.
Scuff stream. Scuff stream.
Let me make sure my microphone volume is set right before I blow your eardrums out.
Oh, he's not talking right now, so I'm just gonna get started on this dialogue. As you walk into Tambor, you quickly spot Feng arguing with Jenna. I'm gonna approach. You come up from behind Feng and he turns and notices you. Jenna stops mid-tirade. As you arrive, she turns to you. You again. You are here to vouch for this layabout? I am. She laughs. Well, well, and what are you two up to? So where are you? Read! Read before the bomb explodes! Feng winks at you and interjects. It's like I told you, Jenna. I'm helping them out, getting them settled, sorting their life out. They are a sleeper, you know what that means? Jenna softens. She looks a little embarrassed. Of course, I know. She stops to think. Look, Feng, I get it. You're trying to help, but if you want to keep this job, you're going to need to be a bit more reliable. Feng nods solemnly. What happened again, Jenna? I promise. She looks suspiciously between the two of you. Okay, then. She turns to you. And look, I don't mean to. Just be cool, alright? She turns and walks back to the bar. Just make a noise when you're back, Sean. Well, well, don't know you stand up didn't know you'd stand up for me, sleeper. Feng claps you on the back. I appreciate the solidarity. He takes out his slate, pulsing with pale light. Now, let's take a look at what we're really out here for. The slate is whirring mass of code streams coming direct from the Ripper worms as they dig through the agent's data and spin it into threads for the slate to pick up. Anything good? Fink scrolls the display with a finger. A lot of junk, a lot of dull as hell message threads, a lot of tedious data caches, but Fang's eyes flashes. Definitely some good stuff. He stops the screen scrolling on an entry and expands it. Check this out. Fang shows you the screen. You see a bold corporate logo, not Solheim's, and a word below. Conway, Fang says. He's working with Conway. Conway Extractions, right? Ben nods. He's been speaking with them personally. Got a whole chain of messages here, but it's mostly encrypted and redacted. He rubs his head. Damn it, this is juicy, but we can't nail him with it. He scrolls some more. Wait. What's this? A wasteland reclamation facility. Right here on the eye. He glances at you. What's the bet this place is tucked into the waste? The waste? It's the section of I Erlen couldn't. It's the section of the I Erlen couldn't reclaim. Was too damaged to cut off. Back before the collapse, people would have gotten there by going down the connected spoke from the hub, but that spoke's broken now. So now, wow, I can't read. So the only way is the long way, round the rim, past the greenway. He shows you his sleigh. Oh God. Ben's looking away, thinking Conway. Yeah. Conway have been making moves on the system since the collapse. I heard they took over one of Solheim's old belt colonies a while ago, moved everyone out and reclaimed the whole rock. Why work with Hardin? Access? Old connections? Not sure. Bing looks back at the screen, but if Harding is involved in it, then we need to check it out. Simple as that. So what's next? Bang stares into the middle distance. We have to get that facility. The answer to whatever Hardy has been planning has to be there, and we're going to catch him in the act. Give me 5, maybe 6 cycles, then I'll see you on the greenway. I seem to remember there's some old service docks on the outer shell, by Haifa building. You should be a good place
Haifa.
to Haifa. Banks squeezes your shoulder. Thanks again, Sleeper, for sticking with this.
Imagine all of my audio exploding the second you're like, hey, read something. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I know, right? Like, perfect timing, too.
Yeah. I think I fixed it. I think we're good. Just the good old turn it off and back on again.
Oh boy. All right, you want to read this section?
Okay. I haven't forgotten about that tracker of yours either, but I'm going to need to be back in my bay to pull a solution together.
He turns the slate around to face you, showing a massive scrolling code.
I've been working on a fix in my brakes.
He winks. Ben grins wildly.
Now I've gotta go ask for some time off from Jenna. Wish me luck.
He waves his hand and walks back to the bar, where Jenna is standing, a deep look of exhaustion in her eyes.
Go same.
I feel that in my soul. I got an upgrade point. I can't use this upgrade point. I need another one. Ah.
Make noodles.
Make noodle. I love noodle manufacturing. I need money.
Money.
Money. Okay. I have encrypted key. Trigger mode.
I'm in.
I'm in. I'm jacking in. Yo, I'm jacking.
I am so jacking and in.
I'm jacking so good right now. Greenway Gate. That's fun. I have no idea about that.
What is happening here?
Oh, spooky dooky. The waste. Service dock. I'm waiting for fate there. And then cycle. Yeah. 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 Yo, I'm pogging. Oh, those are really good. Holy shit. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's go. We gotta get the kibble. Gotta get them the space kibble to survive the space.
A spibble.
Skibble.
I thought that said food for the tortilla. That's not what that says. It's like, why are we feeding the tortillas?
We gotta feed the tortilla. Okay, I need food. Reservoir. Fuck. Okay, so that's good. I still need components. Let's see if I can buy some. I'm low on component. Fuck. Fuck, both of them are gone. Oh no.
Eh.
I need also like one more ship mine fragment. Or fabricator? Nope. What I do?
Make more noodles.
I cannot. I have no energy.
That's not what I asked.
I said you're gonna make this fucking noodles, damn it. Oh. I need scrap. But I also need more
cycles
money
need
for
to end.
stabilizer. Oh. A rapid burst of movement crosses your attention. A drone, its fins adjusting as it hovers in place, floats in the corridor. Hello? The drone shifts.
Hello?
Hello? Hello? Drone?
Hello, drone.
Hello? A rapid burst of movement catches your attention. Oh yeah, fins just. The drone shifts a little, but does not respond. The drone buzzes closer.
What a bitch!
Fuck ass drone! The drone buzzes closer, and a voice gurgles out of the speaker, distorted and strange. Sean!
Sleeper, come to the cordon. We need to speak.
Who is this? The drone clicks and whirs, and the recording starts playing again.
Sleeper, come to the cordon. We need to speak.
Inspect the drone. You move closer, and the drone bobs away to a safe distance. But as it does, you see a havenage emblazoned on side. Could this be Frank's drone? Okay. Satisfies it delivered its messages, the drone rotates and accelerates its array as rapidly as it arrives. You stare at it as it disappears from sight, hoping for some insight that escapes you. To the cordon bleu, then. Did I already do this?
So tasty.
So yummy. Fuck.
Food for the tortilla.
You are leaning against the metal crates you just loaded up with algae, packed and dried into bright green pucks. Eshe hops into one beside you, flexing her aching back. Hope the refugees like algae. Eshe squints at you.
Well,
Well, hope they like algae burger. Algae and algae accessory. As she squints at you, as if you interrupted her train of thoughts, it's a look you have become familiar with. Chong.
doesn't matter either way. This is what we've got.
She sighs, rubbing the back of her neck. In these past cycles, working the algae stack with Eshe, you've had a little insight into her mind. She rarely seems happy to start a conversation, but is also eager to end one. Despite this, you feel like something has grown between you. Something like silent trust, the kind that tends to seed itself in the fertile soil of hard but necessary work. There's something I've been meaning to ask. Eshe raises her head cautiously.
Go on.
Why escape XPR? Eshe pauses, her protective instinct fighting with the trust you've built. You can see her beginning to shrug the question off, but then she stops, rethinking, sighs. What you... Oh. John? We planned this so well.
We're doing this so good. What you need to understand, Sleeper, is that Erlin's Eye wasn't the only place where the Solheim collapse happened. Sure, Hawthorne, where we grew up, was an XPR installation. That didn't screen it from Solheim going under. Actually, Solheim was the only reason XPR were ever here.
Oh, that's all. Okay. She pauses, hesitant to get into the whole story, but wanting to offer something.
There
She flinches, correcting herself.
are a service corps, you understand? They set up outposts in the surrogate systems like this to offer refueling, logistics, and maintenance services to bigger companies with extraction contracts.
She gestures to the eye around her.
Like Solheim. When Solheim went bust, XPR lost their client. And Hawthorne, well, we lost everything. It became an outpost tasked with just holding on. The refueling platform's running, they said. Keep this outpost stable. Hold on to our claim.
She rubs at her head, as if recalling this was somehow physically painful.
I gotta use the knife every time I think.
Yeah, gotta stab the ghost out.
Do you know what it is like to spend your entire life in a place with no future?
Yeah.
A place that exists only to hold a legal claim to a piece of territory, to shore up breach of contact negotiations between two corporations? It's like we're living in a...
She searches for the word, her eyes jumping back and forth.
a grave.
She clenches her hands, her fingies.
Her fingies! So if you're looking for the answer to why questions, that's your answer. We, Peek and I, know what it's like to be forgotten, to be locked out.
She stares hard at the side of the stack, the algae whirling against the glass in beautiful patterns, and she doesn't look away. The silence extends, and you realize the conversation is over. Eshe seems angry, not at you, but with herself, for even voicing such ideas. After a while, you stand and start to load the crates onto the powered cargo trolley that Eshe will run back to the Briar. As you do, you try and catch her eye, but she avoids it, soothing herself instead with the comforting simplicity of physical work. Yeah. We got one of them done. Out of 3, I don't know how we're gonna get so much fucking scrap. That's gonna be difficult.
Okay. We brought up some trauma from our random person lying around.
Give me that trauma. That delicious, delicious trauma.
Water for the tortilla.
Water the tortilla! Okay. So we're halfway through the water. How many more days do we have? We have... Wait, what? Oh, thanks, Pando. I keep forgetting about Pando, and then Pando talks, and I'm just like, Jesus fucking Christ, what's that coming from? We have 3 days.
Just everyone hold in your pee. If you need to pee, you gotta drink it. We're running out of water.
Yeah, seriously. Okay. Cross the rim. So the next day we are going to be down that. Okay. We need 80 entire dollars for stabilizer. Then the next day there will be a scrap car coming. So that's cool. Oh, there's more things for me to do. Okay, where? Where? Oh yeah, I need to go to the Cordon Bleu. Where? Oh, there we go. As you enter the passage that leads through the cordon, a flash of movement catches your eye. The drone. It stops to make sure you've seen it, and then flits into a side passage leading to a set of narrow stairs. You climb up a dark shaft, the drone stopping at each landing to check you are following. Despite its lack of expression, there's something overbearing about the way the drone waits, impatiently realigning its fins in sequence. After a long climb, you come out into the I cannot talk. Oh my fuck. You climb out onto an observation platform. The cordon and the vast ramshackle refugee ship beyond fills your vision. The scale seems impossible, and immediately you feel small and naive for even thinking you could affect the situation. Something shifts nearby. The drone again? A woman is... this is a new character. Cool.
New woman, new woman, new woman.
New woman, new woman!
Woman spotted.
White woman spotted. A woman standing at the window at the edge of your vision. You aren't surprised you didn't notice her. She too seems impossibly small in the shadow of the flotilla. The drone buzzes by her shoulder and she turns.
Sleeper. Sorry for all the cloak and dagger nonsense.
She nods at the drone.
I have never regretted being cautious.
She smiles, a tight smiling, holds out a hand.
Is this Helen or is it Helene? What is this?
I don't know. That's the wall that I come up against with, like, half of these names. Is like, how do I pronounce that?
I'm Helene.
Helene. Okay, yeah, going with Helene. Shake her hand. The tight smile holds, but the drone keeps its single eye fixed on you. The effect is a little unnerving.
Look.
She glances around the empty observation deck. I don't know why I can't pronounce that word today. As if checking for potential eavesdroppers.
Let's be straight with each other. I know about your plans and...
She cuts in before you can respond.
I understand your motives.
You look at her in her overalls, the yellow markers, the ha sigil. You've been at the edge, and you've been on the eye long enough to recognize a Havenage member when you see them. You are Havenage.
You are? Yes. I mean, I expect that is obvious.
The tight smile. The tight smile again. Sorry, I just chugged my Red Bull.
I hope you won't hold that against me.
I will. She glances around nervously again and moves a little closer.
This entire situation, I am not here to defend it.
She glances back at the flotilla.
No one is happy about this.
Then release the flotilla. She sighs.
How do you think this works?
Carefully.
Very good. Sleeper, tell me something. What does Havenage mean to you?
Ardenhurst. Corruption? That's pretty much the same thing at this point. She looks away.
Yes, I thought you might say that. Havenage is used to being criticized. In some ways, we invite it. Our members are free to bring up grievances at any meeting, to propose new structures and approaches.
She shifts her waiting patiently.
As a counselor, it is my duty to listen to them. That is why I was elected by the members. We are an imperfect system, yes, and each counselor, each member, each representative can be flawed, and worse.
She looks down.
But we keep this place running. That is what we do.
And the flotilla? He turns and looks out of the clump of fractured ships.
Flotilla is a problem. And the Eye take in thousands of refugees safely? I don't know. This place is a ruin, Sleeper. What do you think the council discusses? The price of gear
Gear
oil? Gear oil?
Yeah, gear.
Gear oil? Gear oil? We make plans to keep this place spinning, to keep life support working, to ensure...
Helena's slight chirps and a grim look passes across her face as she sees the notification. She looks tired, the screen light casting her rigid expression in a pale glow.
Sleeper, I didn't bring you here to explain how Havenage works. I came to talk about your plan to cross the cordon, reach the quarantine, and supply the flotilla.
She looks directly at you. How do you know? She glances at the drone.
I make it my job to know what happens here. I know you think you're helping the flotilla, but you cannot do this. Right now, halfway along the ring, one of a countless series of debates are being held. These debates are to evaluate the potential harm that could be caused if the refugees of the flotilla are left to enter the station. These debates are at a standstill.
Excuse me. Helena walks to the window.
Too many in the Havenage Council think of the flotilla as a threat. After recent events, a hardline group has emerged. Protective, selfish. They seek only to benefit the members. In their mind, the flotilla is a danger to life on the Eye.
If you're caught... Oh, wait.
If you are caught crossing the cordon and breaching the quarantine, will only strengthen the hardline counselor's case. Criminals who stole a ship from XPR undermining the security of the station?
She shakes her head.
It's exactly what they want.
The refugees need supplies. Yeah, it's like, okay, so, like, listening to the debate more and have them starve to death on the flotilla. Got it. Cool.
And
Yeah, and Helena, the refugees need supplies.
they do, and that's exactly what I want to give them. Unless the quarantine is lifted through a fair process, they will never get them.
She sighs deeply.
Those XXPR
Yeah, have fun with that.
XXPR spacers you are running with? Sleeper, do you know anything about them?
More than I know about you. She looks at you pleadingly.
Let's change that, Sleeper. Why do you think the refugee flotilla came here now? Something is happening in the system. Something is pushing people out of colonies and outposts that have survived since Solheim collapsed. We need to be ready for whatever is coming. Ready to protect the Eye. I know the Eye means something to you. I know that there's a reason you are still here. Help me protect it.
Helena fixes you with a strong look.
Persuade those spacers that this is the wrong move, that they will get caught and the flotilla will be locked down. At Havenage will be delivered into those with those... At Havenage will be delivered into those with the worst instincts. Get this suicidal supply run with people you barely know. Help me fight for the Eye.
Wait, stop who? Because this could be like The people I'm helping or the shit bags I won't give them supplies. So this is vague, so I'm just gonna go with I won't betray them. Hell, then he looks a lot way.
You will betray your home. I would offer up the excuse the hardliners need to lock the flotilla out altogether, to persuade the members they are the safest pair of hands.
She looks at you imploringly.
I implore you to reconsider. Please.
You look back at her and the flotilla behind and the sense of desperation in her plea. A notification breaks the silence.
Shit.
She rapidly scrolls through the pages of data.
Sleeper, I need to go.
She looks torn.
Think about this, please. Talk to the spacers. Help them see reason.
And she quickly leaves the observation deck before you have time to respond. You stay for a moment, watching the lights of the tugs in the flotilla, and wonder what it feels like to be on one of those ships, so close to your destination, yet so far from it. And then you think of the Havenage Council chamber across the eye, where the right of these people to find safety is being debated. You shiver, and then you two are gone, back into the stairwell and the cold, dark below. Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Just fine. Okay. Oh, I popped a pimple on my arm and it really hurts. But yeah, I'm liking the thing of I'm just reading my own character and like the non-dialogue options and you reading the other person's dialogue. I don't know if that's good for you.
Just shit pants, new person, new person.
Yeah, shit, we didn't really think about this. Okay, wait, was I supposed to?
What was I doing? Huh?
Yeah, no, I'm seriously confused. All of the supplies in the world are nothing without the plan to get. Oh yeah, I need to fucking talk to people. Shit. I'm doing great. I definitely should have started this DLC. These people are all gonna die. Oh, I'm starving.
That's the spirit.
Fuck yeah. Sean.
Sleeper.
Peke is waiting for you when you leave, but they look different, pale, drawn out.
You need to come up to the Briar now.
They don't meet your eye. What happened?
Not here.
Peke hisses.
To the ship. We'll be waiting.
Peke walks away.
Won't take long.
And with that, they disappear around the corner, leaving you anxious and confused. Yeah, I'm shitting myself a little bit.
Ah.
Okay, I need to do a thing before I do that. I need money. I paid up. Why you scare me? I did it. I completed this big old ship. Your crew slowly filters out of the shipyard locker room. The bubbling... Oh? Yes, pet the bun, hopeful. God, that scared me. Just a little jingle. Your crew slowly filters out the shipyard locker room, the bubbling chatter reduced with each group that leaves. There's excitement in the air. Havenage just made an announcement, and assembly teams are done. Sat on the locker room bench, you can feel the sidereal out there. Its hulking mass now intimately familiar to you. Over the past cycles, you have watched it grow, be assembled. You have walked through its veins and welded its bones. Now it's ready for the final stage.
Wielded its bones.
I wield. I wield the most powerful weapon of all, a fucking I-beam that to weld into the bowels of the ship. It will go into testing now, and then enter a final process of sealing and resealing, checking and rechecking, before it is deemed suitable for its generational trip. But for now, your work is done. You can't help but feel proud. A cough interrupts your thoughts. It's Lem, coughing, changing out of his work gear. Mina nowhere to be seen. He smiles.
We'll be ready soon.
I know. Oh, where's Mina?
You two are fast friends, huh? He's being watched at home. Now I'm on the work team. I can afford. What?
Afford a bit.
Now I'm on the work team. I can afford a bit more help.
He corrects himself.
Was on the work team. I mean, we're all out of a job now.
He quickly adds.
Then I'm complaining.
Lem comes to sit beside you on the bench.
She's got to be in her best shape when she carries you. Mina and me out of here.
So confident?
Mina and me out of here.
You could do it.
From reading.
Lem smiles apologetically.
Why not? I figure I'm due a lucky turn by now.
He rubs his hands nervously.
No use in wondering what if until the draw anyway. And there's a few cycles till then.
Lem is right, but the odds seem unlikely anyway. How many are working in the shipyard? Hundreds? 1,000? You've seen more faces than you can count pass through. And are the Celis Foundation even going to keep their promise? Out here on the Eye, you get the sense that knowing around will hold them to it. Why else would they be building the Sudreal in a circuit system? As you think, Lem watches you with a worried look. Tell me about Celis.
Foundation?
He thinks.
I'm not sure I know much more than you. I hear they have a planet in mind for the sidereal. Something temperate and habitable. I think they are run by some rich folk from the core. People interested in doing things different.
Different how? Lem looks through space. Looks into space.
Well, I guess they don't like the way the core runs things. All these surrogate systems, like this one, feeding resources into their silos. It's a pyramid of sorts, and we're the bottom layer. I guess Celis wants to change that.
Hell yeah.
I'd rather keep my mind on the prize, so to speak. I don't much care what they are for or against, as long as they can help us get out of here.
He sighs.
Ever been in a thunderstorm, Sleeper? A real big one?
Nope.
Never heard of thunder in my life.
I've been on fucking ships my entire life. What's the weather?
Shame.
Lem shakes his head.
The sound, the smell, the rain hammering down. Whole sky stretched out and bruised, roaring and huge. Place I was born, New Pembroke, a dry old rock in the Conway system, had 2 seasons. One of them was as dry as bone, dusty, ugly. The other was one long storm, a side effect of the terraforming efforts, they said. Rain used to rattle off the roofs like bullets. It washed the dust away, turned the streets to rivers. It'd sing us to sleep and wake us in the morning. We'd wait half a year just to see it again. Best day was the one where the first drops fell.
Oh god. 1 second, sorry. I was looking at Snapchat and my boyfriend got me a sandwich.
Sandwich.
Sandwich. I'm so hungry.
I was thinking. Mina has never seen a storm, never even felt rain. She's grown up here, the ring her only horizon. Always in the dark. I want to change that for her.
You will.
Of course. Almost there.
Lem stands, stretching.
Let's get back to the little one anyway. With the shift's done, I reckon she'll be happy to have me home for a few cycles.
He shoulders his gear.
See you in a few for the draw?
I'll be there.
Right on.
He grins. Lem leaves, making you the last person in the cavernous locker room. As you sit, you think about Ring, and a little hope creeps in. Is it possible? Could the sidereal really take you to a planet, a place with weather, with skies, with life? You get up quickly before you can think about it anymore. It's too soon.
We're thinking aloud.
No more thinking. Get to your anti-brain bunker. You get up quickly before you can think about it anymore. It's too soon to hope, too dangerous. There's work to be done. I gotta save a bunch of fucking refugees. Time to go from hopeful to oh god, oh shit, oh fuck. I have no money for food. Fuck. I have no money for scrap. Fuck. Oh. Okay. As you walk into the climbing briar's cavernous bay, now filled with crates and containers, Eshe is waiting for you. In front of her, sliced open, with its inside scattered across the top of the heavy-duty crate, is an object you recognize, Helena's drone. You freeze.
Ben, quick.
Peke nudges you into the bay, looking behind you before sealing the entryway.
Let's start being careful.
You move closer to the container, your eyes on the drone splayed out in pieces, some parts of it hooked up to a slate that Peke picks up and begins tapping away at as she looks up from the dissection.
We caught it buzzing around nearby, heading for the ship.
She leans over and taps the sigil on one of the removed pieces of plating. I'm gonna do that every single time.
It's a Havenage spy. We think we got it before it sent data back, but we can't be sure.
Peke looks at you nervously. Eshe cuts in.
Have you noticed anyone watching you? Any drones like this? Anyone following you up to the Briar?
I've seen this drone. Eshe frowns.
Following you?
I've met its owner. Eshe pauses for a while, pecking, looking between the two of you.
Explain, Sleeper.
Eshe says quietly, "Tell her about Helena." You explain that you met with Helena at the Cordon, and that you tell Eshe and Peke about what she told you, that the Havenage Council are debating lifting the quarantine, but they are blocked by the hardliners. You speak faster and faster, but before you can finish, Eshe walks away in anger, and then comes back again, her eyes burning.
Was cutting onions again. What is this, Sleeper? Have you understood nothing from what we've told you?
She paces in front of you.
Avenage are not your friends. They are administrators, which means they are interested in only their own power, their own survival, their own causes. They divide people as easily as sorting livestock. Greater good of their work demands it. The wider project of the station, the colony, the nation.
Her eyes are wide as she speaks, her anger barely contained. I didn't have a choice. Peke cuts in.
Listen to them, please. Eshe, they're with us.
Peke glances between you two.
What was the sleeper supposed to do? They were ambushed by this Helene.
I only listened.
Let me tell you something, sleeper.
Esha says, her rage hardening into pain.
When people become administrators, they give up something. Some part of being human, being an equal among others, goes away. They start talking about the greater good, the systems, the ways in which their hands are tied or their processes compromised. My mother was the administrator of Hawthorne, and I have seen what it did to her. A noble higher calling. It is toxic. People should never have the chance to decide the fate of others, and those that do so at a cost of their humanity.
Peke tries to cutting, but Eshe holds up her hand. On the hand, bitch.
Don't start, Peke. Don't ask me to be reasonable or calm down. Dozens of people are desperate out there. Being reasonable will only prolong their suffering.
Helene can help. Eshe turns away.
I'm done with this. You're risking this entire supply run just by being here.
She walks back into the bay and starts checking the straps on the crates.
I go next cycle. I don't need you anymore. Get out.
Oh.
Sleeper.
Peke looks torn.
You have to understand. This is personal for Eshe.
I know.
I
Peke-
know.
I know. Peke looks away, then at Eshe.
I don't know, Sleeper. I just don't know what to do.
You glance around the Bay of Raya, the wall seeming closer every second. The whole thing is closing in on you, and the question is, where do you want to be when it all collapses? You look at Peke.
And what do you think, Sleeper?
Peke rubs their forehead.
Should we do this thing or not?
I'm on the side of no, because I barely have any supplies, and it's coming to an end, and... yeah, I don't want Peke Esha to die, especially if the quarantine can just be lifted, and, yeah. No. Peke grimaces.
I was worried you would say that.
Takes out a gun, shoots us.
Yeah, I was gonna say, pulls out his gun. To be honest with you, Sleeper, I'm not sure how we got here. I mean, I know what we did, but it is like the universe shifted under us. One moment we were escaping Hawthorne, and now we are here. I have no idea what's coming.
They look at Esha.
Do you see her?
They look back at you.
She knows how we got here. She is driving this thing forward, and she...
They pause. Sorry. I was like, wait, where am I?
She saved my life. So if your answer is no, I'm going to need you to stand back and get out of our way. Because wherever she goes, that's where I'll follow.
Don't do this. Peke smiles weakly, their eyes glistening.
Can't ask me to do that, Sleeper. Can't.
I'm in. Peke nods.
Okay, then.
They squeeze your shoulder.
Onward.
Yeah. They slip away to help Ishe, leaving you alone to replay the conversation in your head. A certain kind of grim determination settles in the room. Last chance to prepare. I desperately. I have to fucking. I have to somehow get water and get Peke's plan in order. Because if I do not, this thing entirely falls apart. And I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Kind of panicking. So there's that at least. Okay. Okay. I kind of have a plan. So I need to inject my drugs. Fuck.
Easy.
Inject my drugs straight in my foreskin. Let's go.
Let's go.
And I don't have any food, so yeah, I'll be fine. Fuck it.
Yeah, why not? Whatever.
I am in an okay position. I'm not great. Fuck my life. That was the bad rolls. Oh fuck. Let's go, baby. I love gambling. Fuck.
Gambling.
It's the only thing I can do. I'm probably gonna starve around for this. Oh my fucking god. Okay. I got my intel.
Hell yeah.
I... Oh no. Oh no. Oh. They're fucked. So, how the actual hell are you supposed to do this? So,
Shit, piss and cry.
huh?
Shit, piss and cry.
Yeah, I guess. Ooh, +1 at tugging. Are you ready? Are you ready for the entire next day to go to shit?
Let's go.
Let's go. She's gone. Oh, wait.
She's gone, sleeper.
Pekka is breathless and shaking.
She started the run without us.
Sure. Pekka looks confused.
Who else? Let's go. If we head to the corridor now.
Pekka starts back up the corridor. They'll turn back. They turn back.
She has to make it, sleeper. She has to.
A shiver runs down your spine. Eshe, wait. Eshe, I hope you know what you're doing. Oh no. What do you mean drive failed? What? Oh. Okay. Okay. You arrive, frantic and anxious, at the cordon. Peck is nowhere to be seen. Then you hear footsteps hammering on the metal stairway Helen's drum led you through before, the one that led you up to the observation deck. You leap up the stairs, 2 at a time, and make it to the top, momentarily blinded by the light pouring into the observation deck.
Ooh. Sleeper.
Peke emerges from the light.
She just... I know she's trying to protect me, but...
It's okay. She chose.
She chose.
She chose.
What about... but what about my choice, Sleeper? I'm not a child anymore. I can fight for myself.
They turn away.
There she is.
Peke rushes to the wide window, leaning forward to catch a glimpse of the climbing Briar's blue XBR livery against the black of the void. This is not going to go well. I literally only completed the algae thing. She has no plan, no up. This is literally the worst possible case that this could go down. I fucked up. You spot the climbing briar, a glint of blue and white, tiny and alone, arcing down towards the red lights of the cordon.
She's exposed.
Peke says nervously.
We'll see her coming if they look.
You watch the cordon and the buzzing tugs for any sign of movement, any response. The briar crawls silently across your view.
On, Eshe.
Peke hisses. Then you see it, a sudden flicker of yellow. Peke sees it too.
Those tugs are heading to cut her off.
They grip the rail.
Oh, Eshe!
As if responding to Peke's urging, the briar speeds up, diving for the cordon edge now. Like a hawk descending, you tense up. Peke grips the rail as the briar races towards the edge of the cordon. That invisible net of sensors splayed between the ships and drones. Can she pass through? I'm hating the fucking white, like, blast, and it'll go whoa every single time. It's like, hey, this is your decision check. Did you fuck up here? The response is immediate. The moment of the briar hits the net of sensors, the entire cordon reacts. Sequences of blinking lights cascade out from the ship's position. The angry red of the cordon multiplied many times over.
Shit!
Peke presses a hand against the window. As they do, the briar accelerates, weaving dangerously through the flotilla. You move closer to the window without thinking, unable to take your eyes off the rapidly descending ship, spinning between the hulls of the flotilla, a group of tugs now tracing its path in pursuit. The briar drifts through the flotilla, but it is agonizingly slow.
Come on, Eshe!
Peke shouts in desperation, pressing a paw against the glass. You squint at the gathering yellow glints of the tugs. They are too fast.
That's too quick!
You both watch in dismay as the tugs swarm the briar, their shun slocking onto the hull of the ship and holding it in place. The briar is stuck. It drives, unable to escape the tug's grip, especially in the close quarters of the flotilla. Peke silence as you watch as the briar is dragged away towards the facility at the edge of the rim, a hole opening up in the pit of your stomach. You look at Peke, but they don't respond. They don't take their eyes off the briar. Even after it disappears, they just stand there at the glass, the eyes fixed on the flotilla.
Even get the supplies through.
Peke doesn't look at you.
It was all for nothing.
We can get her back.
This was stupid, Sleeper.
Peke looks back at you, their eyes wet.
Stupid plan. We had a ship and our freedom. Now what do we have?
Peke slams a hand on the glass in frustration, making you jump.
Won't be trapped again. I won't!
They turn and rush out the observation deck before you can say anything, leaving you alone in the cold and light.
Zoom.
Oh, fun. Okay. So that was the thing.
Everything went according to plan.
Yes, I did it perfectly. Okay, I guess we go back to doing communist things.
Hey!
Yeah. Alright. I need spores. Did not get any growth spores from that? What the fuck? There we go. Oh, lab time, lab time. Yeah. I do need to go to the bathroom though. I feel the floodgates like pushing at my back door, so I'll be right back. Keep them entertained for me, Sean.
Uh, uh, uh. Did you, did you hear the one about, the stork? If you did, please tell me. Uh. I am here to say words and to entertain the masses. Words. It's really exciting, not knowing anything that's going on, and then having to very suddenly be here. Here I am. We're here for it, though. We ball, we vibin', be a little bit depressy spaghetti, get caught out in space, you know. Shit happens. But you know, just gotta roll with the punches. Get yourself caught out in space instead of doing the thing you were planning to do and then oopsie poopsie. Maybe if we keep feeding the tortillas, everything will be fine. You never know. Boy, oh boy. Welcome to Spaceland. And you know what? Maybe I should, you know, uh, a wabbit. A wabbit speaks the words. Remember to follow, says the wabbit. Are there any wabbits in this space? I must know. Imagine the biggest of vibin'. And then suddenly you're, space. need to mute that so I stop hearing myself say words, because that is messing with me. Man. It's a whole list of characters we've interacted with today. That shit. Eh. It was Helena.
I
was here.
return, de-shitted, with goblet of
Wow.
water.
Finally.
So much exploded from my behind.
Alright.
Time to talk to Riku. Rico. I can read.
Rico. Who the hell is Rico?
Rico.
Sleeper.
Rico greets you without so much as looking up from her work.
I have something of yours here. Come see.
She beckons you over to a heavyweight-looking console, where to a series of specimen jars, some of which contain your spores. Where did you get this?
Spores.
Oh, what does it say?
Spores you have here are a real cocktail. Selection of types from within the groves. But I've been able to isolate a few.
She taps one of the specimen jars. Have fun reading that.
Here we have the Tricoloma Matsutake.
Nice. Rika breezes through the lang and Japanese pronunciations as if it was nothing.
Species Solheim somewhat modified for use on the station.
She brings up a panel on her console showing a chemical composition, all ingredients, bars, and obtuse acronyms.
This is the composition of the Solheim modified Matsutake spores.
Am I supposed to understand that?
Not entirely no, but I think you'll understand this.
Rico brings up another panel, identical to in layout, but with wildly different colors and numbers.
You see, this is what your Matsutake spores look like.
They aren't the same?
That's the conclusion, yes.
Rico glances at the specimen jar as if it might have something to add.
Are fundamentally the same spores, but they carry different chemicals, different signals.
She leans back and sighs.
Solheim may have introduced their own tweaked versions in the beginning, but the groves have, and still are, affecting them.
Affecting them how?
It's hard to tell without samples of fully grown mushrooms.
She meets your eye.
And herein lies our problem.
She moves to another desk where two trays sit side by side. The first contains nothing but plant mulch. The second you smell before you even look at it. The pungent aroma of the fruiting matasake is like rotting, sodding overalls, laced with an edge of spice.
The Matsutake here are grown from Solheim stocks, pulled from a spore vault in this complex.
She winks.
They're delicious, by the way.
She sets them aside.
The empty tray is germinated with the spores you've collected. No activity. No germination. Nothing.
But the groves are full.
Yes, they are.
Rico looks at you directly, and you suddenly realize how much she is enjoying this.
So here's our puzzle, Sleeper. Spores from the groves won't grow in the lab. Gathering fruiting bodies from the groves is too unpredictable. We need to grow a fruiting body from some of these spores so we can track it, understand it. In short, I need you to become my mushroom farmer.
Actually, already started. Rico looks impressed.
Well, well, an eager mycologist. I'd never have guessed. I assume you set up, wow. I assume you set yourself up in the aviary? I've been eyeing that place up for its proximity to the groves.
I actually don't remember if I started growing mushrooms or not in this. I don't know.
I did now.
Yeah.
Bring me whatever grows, not just Matsutake. There's more than a couple variants in there, so I'll need plenty of samples.
She plucks a Matsutake cap from the tray.
These little things are reflections of their conditions, their smell, their taste, their chemistry. It all derives from the conditions of their growth.
She smells the cap.
Enough of these, and we'll have a picture of what is happening here, of the ways in which this biosphere is modifying itself, or being modified, whichever the case may be.
Rico pops the Matsutake cap into her mouth, taking you by surprise.
And don't worry, Sleeper.
She says while softly chewing.
If this turns out to be a dead end, I'll make sure that not a single mushroom will go to waste.
I like how, when you started saying that, it did sound like something was in your mouth.
Acting.
Yeah, I'm proud of you, champ. Okay. Mushroom, mushroom. Fuck yeah.
Gambling.
I love gambling. I actually added a gambling bot into my my stream, so when I actually have viewers and I get affiliates, so people can get bits, people can do like roulettes and duels and shit like that for bits. It's gonna be great.
Gambling.
It's gonna be great, or I'm gonna have to like kill it immediately. Okay. Time to sleep. EP Princess Syndrome.
I've been pulling up these characters' pages on like the wiki every time like we find someone, so I just have a reference of who the hell we've seen. And Rico's page is just empty. It just says Rico.
That's amazing. Like, how the fuck? She's amazing. Yeah, we decided to not give a fuck about this major character.
Yeah.
This one. The aviary.
Gotta make those shrooms.
Hell yeah. Actually, I should do that because I need those shrooms for one or two things. I forget all of what. Actually, no, there's also something else I need to do. Yes. Fuck. Oh shit. Yeah, we got a lot. Oh shit, that turned. It's sideways now. Okay, let's go with Fen, and then we will go with Lem and Mina. You enter the service dock. Fen is already set up. Crash him on the stacks of equipment. He's leaning over a terminal, bathing blue glow. He looks totally at home.
Sleeper, what do you think? Turns out not everyone in Havenage is set against me. My old systems pals managed to ship me some of my old gear.
He gestures at a pile of blinking hardware. Nice kit. Bang does a mock bow. What are we looking at?
One massive smoking gun.
He raises his eyebrows. Fen beckons you over. He has a set of scans from the waste on his terminal, with heat maps of activity overlaid, a chunk of derelict rims and blotchy with bright red and orange marks.
Does this look like a wasteland to you?
Fen shakes his head.
There's hundreds of Conway machines out there, all lined up in concealed hangars. A whole underground facility to support them. Arden has got a crew out there putting them together. They must have shipped them in piece by piece through the shipyard, ready for assembly out here.
Why?
Machines?
Machine? What? I say as a robot.
They're planning something. No one needs hundreds of heavy-duty reclamation drones to run this kind of operation. Maybe Harden masked this whole thing as an effort to clean up the waste. There's no way this is about pulling scrap off the eye.
Fen looks worried.
Why is Conway in the mix? I bet no one in Havenage knows another corporation is setting up on the station. They aren't stupid either. These scans are the best info I can get. Wastes are cut off from the eye's cloud of networks, and the greenway is a total dark zone. No data can come in or out.
I can try.
No use. You need to enter the cloud, and there's no cloud to speak of.
He turns and winks.
That's why I'm going to pay them a visit.
Ow.
You forget, Havenage come in and out of their all cycle. Should be able to get in, as long as no one I know sees me.
He grimaces playfully.
Grimaces playfully. I need you on the outside to help disable security systems and cut me a pathway through. There's no cloud access, but if I can get inside, I can open up nodes in their network if we can work in tandem. It's a massive facility, buried deep down there. Miles of corridor and ventways wrapped around cargo bays and hangars, so it'll take more than a few cycles to work through it. But as long as you can keep them off my back, I know I can rip what we need out of there.
He pulls a handful of ripper worms from his pocket and hands them to you.
Worms.
Wormies.
These are the last of my little helpers I managed to salvage, so make them count. I modified them slightly. This time they'll feed their data threads back into the system that they're tunneling into, creating a nasty little feedback loop. We run it just like we did with the agents. Hack the nodes I pinged to locate the ports for the security system, and slot the worms in those systems and let them go to town.
He points to a fuzzy silhouette of the buried facility on his terminal.
Here's the entryway. This is where you can get access and slot the first worm. That'll fry their perimeter systems and get me past the first cordon. What I need from you is to keep your eyes on the facility after you kick things off. You see me pop up a security system, a server bank. You need to break in and slot a Ripper to disable it as soon as you can.
If I can't, Fang gives you a hard look.
You miss a system, you wait too long, they're gonna find me. Simple as that.
He claps you on the shoulder.
I need you focused on this one, so I'm going to let you fire the starting gun. I won't let... Well, I won't let you. I won't go until you slot that first worm. I'll leave a tracker running on the terminal here, so come back here if you want to see my progress.
He affectionately pats the top of the machine, of the screen. Got it.
Got it!
Got it!
Don't worry. You can run rings around their protocols, I've seen it.
Fang gets up.
It's all in place. You just need to make your own preparations, then slot that worm.
He stretches.
Just don't wait too long. I'm getting bored of all this sneaking around. Once I'm inside, I'll get the proof we need to end this whole thing, no matter what.
He crouches to check the terminal. Sorry, I got really lost. He crouches to check the terminal.
We can't take longer than 6 cycles on this thing. Remember that.
Oh, we're so fucked. He stands up.
Oh, and one last thing.
He lowers his voice.
If I get caught, or you can't reach me, or you run out of time, there's one thing I need you to do.
What?
You take whatever I've managed to pull at that point, all that data, and you slot that stuff straight into the relay I've set up here.
He points to a pile of servers and terminals hooked into the dock with cables as thick as your arm.
Yo, what a gamer.
Yeah, Fang's great.
I repurposed the dock's SOS broadcast system to beam out whatever you put in it. Anyone with a terminal, a slate, or a server on the eye will see it. It means Havenage, Otagon, the hub, everyone.
Yo.
No matter what, Harden isn't snaking away this time.
He grins.
I've got a bit more to do here. But the moment you slot that first worm, I'll make my move.
He gives you a parting smile and turns back to the terminal. The nerves hit you as you make your way out of the service dock. Time to prepare yourself. Oh, I'm shitting. I'm pissing, I'm panicking. Oh. Okay. Wait, so are they in here? Got 4 rippers. Screen gate. I don't know how to get that one. One-way access. Every day, I need to looky through, slotting a wormy. Got it. As you slot the worm, a thread jumps up out of the facility. It unspools in front of you, releasing its data like ink in water.
Sleeper.
Fang's voice crackles through.
Moving in. Nodes, then ports.
A whir of interface.
Slot the worms. Timer starts now. Stay safe.
The thread dissipates. You are on your own now. The fuck? Oh no. Oh no. Okay, cut. Fuck. I don't have the thing for that.
Oh!
Let's go, gamers! Okay. So, my goal now is to make money so I can Yeah, survive. Lem and Mina. The crowds have already gathered by the time you get to the shipyard, and you recognize faces among them, people you have worked alongside on the Cyvril. The intervening cycles have turned their excitement to anxiety, and few of them smile at you. Instead, the nervous energy of the crowd fills the space, creating a feedback loop of growing tension. You pick out Lem and Mina and work your way over to them, pushing through the crowd. He silently raises his eyebrow at you, his anxiety obvious, but Mina flashes you a huge smile, unaware of the tension.
Robot!
She shouts, reaching out to you. Hi, Mina. Hug her. She gratefully accepts your hug, leaning against your chest, and Lem smiles, seemingly glad to share the weight of Mina for the moment.
Quite the turnout, huh?
Lem glances around, pulling Mina close.
I don't think patience is one of this crowd's strengths.
The sound of an argument towards the back catches your and Lem's attention. He is putting it lightly. This place seems set to explode. This isn't good. Lem doesn't dare answer, but the look in his eyes suggests he agrees. Sure.
I'm reading it.
Sorry.
This, this is Astor and Enhart.
Enhart? Yeah, I think it's Enhart.
This is Astor Enhart of the Celis Foundation.
The announcement echoes from the speakers at the shipyard entrance, and shouts of "Quiet!" rapidly follow.
Just,
So I think if it's like a short description of like, oh, they smile, I think it's like more dialogue. We should just do that ourselves. So, like, if it's just like a one-word dialogue, I'm just gonna do it.
I'm sorry I can't be there to meet you all, and thank you on behalf of the Sandre Celis for the work you have done on the Sidereal Horizon. I am going to throw up.
Yeah. Imagine 3 to 4 hours of this alone, though. Most of the crowd strains to see Astor's face, but the small display shows only a ghostly white figure, smudged and unclear.
Sandre wanted me to pass on her personal thanks for your commitment to and belief in the Celis Foundation's mission. We chose the Eye for this project because we knew that we would find like-minded individuals here, especially among the ranks of the venerable Havenage Association. Unlike most of the Corps, we neither believe Erlin's Eye to be a threat or a rogue state. Instead, an embryo for the formation of a new decentralized social structure. One where each citizen might be the master of their own destiny.
A ripple of impatience runs through the crowd. They didn't come here for a sermon.
Yo, what the fuck?
Yo, I want the big ship. I won't be in there.
You are all pioneers, just like those core citizens who the Sidereal Horizon will carry in cryosleep to the planet that will become the Foundation's first frontier world, Celis 1.
At the mention of the destination world, excited conversations break out among the workers.
There, our citizens will be able to create their own innovative bottom-up economic order, aligned with the principles set down by Sandre Celis herself. Freedom, resilience, and self-sustenance. This is all thanks to your tireless efforts in the Havenage Yards. As a reward for those efforts, you may know that we are offering a select group the opportunity to join the caretakers of this vision. the staff of the Sidereal Horizon, who will maintain the vessel during its multi-decade transit through interstellar space.
Lem turns to you, his eyes bright. This is it.
This is it! Oh, it's you.
Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever we're doing.
Yeah, whatever.
This draw has been performed at random by the central AIs of the Foundation and is final and binding. Please note, only licensed contractors of the Foundation are eligible for this draw. I know you have all been eagerly waiting this day, and without further delay, I will now read the Celis identification numbers of those chosen for this great honor.
A murmur runs through the crowd. Celis identification numbers? Licensed contractors? You have never even heard of the term mentioned. Is this something you were supposed to be assigned? You glance at Lem, but his eyes are fixed forward, wide and shimmering. All around you people are speaking hushed tones like a rising wave. Asher starts reading out sequences of numbers and letters, and panic begins to set in. No one seems to know what is happening. Somewhere near the front of the crowd, someone shouts in celebration. Everyone pushes forward. Lem? You turn to see Lem staring forward. Mina is scared now as the shouts start. Daddy? Oh.
Daddy?
Papa, father. Someone throws something at the entrance and it rattles against the shipyard doors. You see for the first time, Havenage security stood on either side, scared, arguing between themselves. You feel the anger rising in the crowd. Lem, let's go. He doesn't move.
Just might call out names. Can't.
Mina tugs at his dog tags. It's not happening. Lem blinks rapidly and then turns to you. He opens and closes his mouth and then looks down at Mina. He sees the fear in her eyes and he understands it's time to go. You lead Lem and Mina out, shoving people aside. As you do, you hear the sound of scuffles emerging at the front of the crowd, of metal canisters bouncing off shipyard walls. You keep your head down and walk away, the sound of Aster reading off the ciphers echoing above the chaos like some strange mantra. When you turn to Lem, there are tear tracks running down his cheeks, and Mina is sniffling into his jacket. You feel the sadness rising to you too. They screwed you. Screwed all of you. You were never even on that list. The feeling is unpleasant as it is familiar. As you stare ahead into the tunnel as the security signs sound out, a signal for the coming violence. Wow. Fuck. Oh, drive failed? What? Oh, okay. I don't know why that came up as draw failed. Man, that's sad. That's actually bums me out. I feel like I missed a thing there, though. Okay. Lem is going to find work. Okay, so... track of what has happened this entire stream so far. Friend got captured by the fucking feds trying to help the refugees. I picked mushrooms and helped Granum with fungus. I'm starting to help Ben. Hopefully I don't fuck that up. And, Lem and Mina, two of my favorite characters, just got royally fucked over, and I have no idea how that's gonna work now. I'm really upset about that, actually. I feel it in my soul. Okay, what am I doing now? What am I doing? Well, there's this. Go back to spore collecting. And do this. Fuck it. Might do that. Probably will do that. Farm stacks. that because I'm not a dick. The commune work assignment. Don't get anything from there. The waste. Gathering scrap. Let's do this. Okay. So, yeah. I'm upset. I'm sad. Big sad. Okay. I'm hacking. I'm hacking in. Big hacking.
It's me, the big hack.
Oh, cool. Getting massive progress on this.
Big gaming.
Right. Oh, do any of these require a 1? Because that's all I have to offer. 2 6s or 5s, and a 5 or 3. Cool. So I have that, and then like 1 more Ripper. Fucking Spore. I should do a Spore stream.
I haven't seen Spore in like 20 years.
I love Spore. Every now and then I just kind of go back to it and putz around. I need 1 more mushroom cap for like a character that I've been wanting to do a mission for a while. I need 1 more. For mushroom. Well, +1 to Fungus Fan. Oh yeah. Boyfriend came by and gave me sandwich. Oh yeah. Wow. Wow. Yo, I'm pogging over here.
The biggest of pogging.
I need 2 ship mines, but it's so fucking rare. I made a horrible mistake over earlier in the game of selling ship mine fragments. And I could have done, like, 2 entire missions before then if I didn't do that. Oh, I have a sequence. Who's dying? What horrific tragedy will befall my companions this time?
I'll think but happy times, right?
Yeah. It's Helena.
I'm sorry, Sleeper.
Helena comes towards you along the walkway.
But your friend must have known there was a chance this would happen.
She seems unaware of how to greet you and looks nervously around.
She is being held, along with her ship.
Release her!
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't control Havenage!
Helena pinches the bridge of her nose.
Warden Security has her for now, and and she and her ship will be held in the quarantine until it is lifted. As for the quarantine,
She glances at her slate.
we are working on it, but the council is unlikely to budge now. Not after this.
She runs a hand through her hair.
This is the last thing I needed.
Helene meets your eye.
He was carrying weapons. Do you know that?
She stares at you.
Found a crate of firearms on her ship.
I didn't know. Helene eyes you.
Well, it doesn't matter now. They're safely in Havenage hands.
Any more good news?
Nothing good.
Helene looks away.
As you know, Cordon Security intercepted your friend before she could get supplies through. Since then, the refugees have cut off all communication. I'm worried, Sleeper, about what is happening in there. After recent events, Cordon Security are keeping the place locked down tighter than ever. No one can get in.
Oh no.
Meanwhile, the hardline counselors are preaching in the chamber as we speak. It's a deadlock, and I don't know when it will loosen its grip.
Helene walks a little way and turns back.
I wish I had better news, Sleeper. We knew this was coming.
And the refugees suffer. Helene turns away.
Enough, Sleeper. My hands are tied. We still don't know why the flotilla came here, why they abandoned settlements and outposts throughout the system to flee to this ruined station. What little we heard from them concerned computer and life support systems What little we heard from them concerned computer and life support systems collapsing in waves, machinery in flux.
Helene sucks in her breath.
This isn't over. Welcome to the stream, gamer.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yo, we're streaming. Hop onto my stream and read with us.
okay. I'm on my way. Who are you?
Huh?
Hooray!
Who are you? Here, 1 second.
No, plug your stream. What is the stream? What am I doing?
I gotta look at my own username because I'm stupid. Smallest
I found
goblin.
you.
Yes.
I got there.
Where am I? Who am I?
Yeah. Who are you?
Dementia stream.
Watch out! Who are you people?
Where am I? Where's Scarecrow?
The latency is surprisingly good. It's like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Wild. I'm eating cereal, the definitive gaming streaming whatever experience. There we go.
Truly the experience. I need to do a thing on OBS now because suddenly new person.
New person.
New person, it's me.
Yes.
I could turn off all my noise cancellation, turn this into an ASMR stream.
Oh boy. I was expecting a drop in right now. Okay, here, let me do a thing. I need to get the reactive in order.
I don't have a PNG to tube.
It's fine. It takes your Discord thing and wiggles it.
I love being wiggled.
You're just gonna out me like that on stream?
Yes.
Okay.
Wiggling. There. Beautiful. Just as sweet baby Jesus intended.
Perfect.
Biggest of wiggles.
There I am.
Yes, you glow low when you talk now. Yeah. But, yeah, welcome to my Citizen Sleeper stream.
What is that?
So, Citizen Sleeper...
Question.
We're going back. I'm starting the stream over. Stream start over. What's going on?
Oh no, here I am.
Here I
I'm an
am. I
actor.
bet you're wondering how we got here. Citizen Sleeper is a role-playing game that's really interesting. You'll see as we continue forth, but the short and simple of it is that we are a robot that was made from someone cloning their brain into a robot so they can get out of work. And we are said robot with a personality copy that just decided to fuck off and escape. We currently found ourselves on the flotilla, or not the flotilla has the refugee stuff. We found ourselves on the Eye, which is a little safe haven out in the expanse of space with a bunch of people on it, and we are trying to survive and escape and do a bunch of different shit. Currently, our friends who are refugees from the flotilla had a big fucky wucky, and now, one of them is in jail, and I'm talking to a, representative from, to, try and get one out. So that's fun.
Okay. All right. So man is like, I don't want to work anymore. He puts his brain in another robot, but it's a clone, so like he still has to work. It's just now there's another of him elsewhere.
Yeah.
And that other of him decided safe haven time, break someone out of prison time.
Well, I went to the safe haven. These refugees are from a completely different thing that kind of just showed up, and I was like, do I know what? Fucking help them, because yeah, I've been there. And
Been there before.
Yeah, I've been there before. But yeah, welcome to the
Did the
stream.
guy cloning himself into a robot not realize that that's not going to get him out of the job? Because he's not putting himself in a robot, he's just cloning himself?
I mean, them themselves wouldn't be working anymore. Like, imagine if you took a clone of yourself and just told your clone to do your job for you while you putz around, and that was completely acceptable and fine, and that's what it was. And then
so the robot is doing the job.
Yeah. And then your clone's a slave.
Okay. I think, okay, I'm going to recap a little bit because I may have misunderstood. Sorry, anyone who ever watched it, whatever. I thought, I was under the impression that someone was sick of their job, so they cloned themselves and then sent the clone away to do other things besides their job.
Oh. Like,
is that not the case?
The reverse of the clone ideal of, okay, I'm gonna clone myself. Okay, clone, you do all the art and funny Twitch things. Yeah. I'm gonna die at my dead end death job. Let's go.
So are you playing as the guy or as clone?
As clone. Guy is irrelevant to the story, at least at this part, and I think I'm close to the end.
Why? Why even do that then? Why not just be the guy?
Because the guy is chilling, jacking off in his house somewhere, eating Cheetos, and we actually have plot going on.
No, I'm saying, like, why did he clone himself to begin? You could have just played as the guy that hates his job.
Yeah. I guess. That's just not what the story's doing, though.
Okay. I'm just wondering why that part matters. It seems like that's irrelevant.
I mean, it's how sleepers are made, more or less. I don't know. It kind of like touched on.
Let's go. What are sleepers?
Jesus fuck! I'm not doing this. Sorry, I'm. Jesus fuck.
You are perfectly fine. You can continue. It's good. You can play the video game.
That's more explanation than I got. I'm just vibing.
Yeah, no. So, like, the thing is that some of these are like, yeah, here's a detail that was touched on 2 streams ago, and then never again, and I'm, like, loosely remembering it, so, like, that's a problem.
I mean, it's alright. I walked in here, I'm eating cereal, and I just told you to give me a PowerPoint presentation on the game so far. I'm like fucking the end of the game, so like, you're good.
Yeah, no, it's a lot.
Alright, now explain the whole video game now that we're here.
My 42-hour-long video essay starts now. Buckle the
Yeah,
fuck up.
I was also under the impression that you started this game today, but you're several streams in?
Yes.
Wow. Some fucking friend I am.
I started my new job because of this. Well, not because of it, but kind of around this stream. The last time I streamed this game, I literally got called for that job interview, so it's been like a month. So there's also time making things blurry. But yeah,
I'm just here to do my job.
yeah, Shang's being a friend and voicing all of the characters for me because dyslexia stream, let's go.
Amazing. I'm here for Sean voice acting time.
He's doing a great job. If I read too long, I get like dead voiced. So yeah. Setting a circle, children. It's time to read the 3,623 page book of a story up until now. All right.
In the beginning.
In the before times, but anyways, where we were, you think of the people of the flotilla. Helena is right. People don't abandon their homes for nothing. What wave is rushing through the system, and when will it reach the eye? Helena interrupts your thoughts.
Have to go. Debates will restart soon, and I should be there.
She waits for a moment, and it is unclear if she is trying to think of something to say or just waiting for you to speak. But the silence keeps both of you quiet, and she walks off down the corridor, a nod the only farewell she offers. Huh?
Yum.
You hope that speaking to her might ease the knot of worry in your chest, but it remains there, reminding you of Eshe and the refugees, and of the wait ahead. What is done, no matter how many times you turn it over in your head. You get the feeling you'll be needed soon, and for that you must save your strength. What is it Fang told you, Erland said? The eye opens for us all. Not this time. Not for now, the eye remains closed to those that need it. A shudder runs through you. Something is coming. You can feel it. This isn't over. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
But yeah, this is our character. This is what they look like. For your
I don't like
pondering joys.
I don't like it.
Like it. Alright. But yeah, I need stabilizer. I need to do jobs. Got good rolls. Oh yeah.
Gambling.
I love gambling. Doth ye gamble?
Doth thou even gamble?
Oh, apparently that is part one of the story. Okay, I think it might have been stacked against me for that reason. I honestly thought it was going to be like, hey, guess what, fuck ass? 3 days to go before you die.
Someone's a Donnie Darko fan over here.
I've never seen Donnie Darko.
Wow. Alright. They're like famous for the term fuck ass, so.
Seriously?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-uh.
You left an impression on toddler me, that's for sure.
I should probably watch it at some point. Random items. I do like me a random item.
Mom, I wish to feed the tortilla.
Wait. I fucked up. No, I didn't fuck up. I fucked up slightly. I got a hack. I'm hacking in. What do you mean? Wait, no, those are threes. I can't read.
Shit.
How does dot work? Dots?
Oh, dot?
Dots? Okay, I need 2 6s and 2 5s. I need money. 2 6s, 2 5s, and then I have another Ripper Worm I gotta do. I think I'm done with that. This is the timer I have, yeah? Okay, cool. I'm actually doing really good for Fen.
Nice.
Nice. Crikey. I don't want to give those. Okay, mushroom. Fuck yeah!
Just get.
I get to talk to my favorite character that I have not talked to for almost like 2 streams now. And this, I got you your shrooms. That was the wrong one. Grill prep. Okay, cool. That's in motion. I fucked that up. I wonder if I'll need scrap anymore. How much does scrap sell for? I'll sell 1 because worst case scenario I can buy it. 12. That has 2 more. But yeah, no, this is a cool game. I highly recommend playing through it yourself if you ever get the chance. It is good game. A lot of reading. It's more or less a visual novel.
And I've kind of noticed visual novel / gambling.
Yeah.
It's everything you need in life.
Yeah. Do you need
Everything I
anything
need.
more? What else do I need?
I'll consider it. It looks good. It also looks like I have a large list that is staring at me, and I might get around to it.
Yeah. House. Let's see what dice I get. Okay, I can do 1. And then I'm also starting to death.
That's fine. Gambling is more important.
Truly. Hacking is my soul. And it gives me money.
Yeah, I don't really understand anything. You're putting like a die next to another die, and they're not the same, and you're putting one on that's smaller than the other one, and you're winning.
Oh, so, it's because of an upgrade here, so I have a +1 interface, so I can either do a 4 or a 6.
Okay.
What else do I need to do? I can't do the other one because I need a 4 or 6. I think those change. I need to think. I'm thonkling. Lemon Mina. I need just to sell these. Since I don't need them anymore, I'm just gonna take it. Fuck it. I need the money. This will not
Money,
bite me in
please.
the ass horrifically. The only thing else I can think of from a video game is allowing me to pet the animals, no matter how dangerous. This is true. I need to pet the aminal. Buy me a drugs.
1 drugs, please.
1 life-sustaining drug, please. I can't buy mushrooms from him. I'm going to starve to death. Oh my god. Bar, yes. So, another thing how these dice work is that, so the hacking, yeah, I have to have a specific die in order to work. In normal things, though, your dice is your percentage of how good you're probably gonna do about it, with lower being worse. So, like, at the bar shift, since I have a 2, it's gonna be a 50 negative, 50 neutral. But if I were to put, like, this 3 here, it would be a 25 positive, 50 neutral, 25 neg. And then
You
I also
added
have...
math to my reading, and I'm just double out now.
Wait, what?
No, it was visual novel and gambling, and I was like, oh, I don't read very much, but sure, gambling, and then you added math to it, and I don't know if I'm sold anymore.
I mean, that's just your percentages. You don't do math, really.
Oh, if I do this number, it's a 50 negative. What the fuck do you mean?
It means it's a little roll, and you have a 50% chance of you breaking your legs because you slipped on some ice or something that day, or you get money.
Well, just walk in and cause chaos here.
As you do. I don't want to do that.
It's a gift.
I want to climb the spoke. Condition or energy? Condition, since I'm going to be healing that anyways. I fucked up. I broke my cankle. It's snappy.
Ouch.
Where is the person I pay money to for food here? 1 stabilizer, please. Mushroom groves? I'm so confused. Where? I need food. Farm stacks. There we go. It requires 1 more money than I need. Fuck it. Tomorrow problem. Oh, I need a... Oh, yeah, that's right. Lemon Mina. There's no answer when you buzz. Lem's unit... Lem's... Wow, I cannot read. There is no answer when you buzz Lem's unit, but the door is open. You push the door and find Mina sitting in the middle of the floor, playing with Bun Bun. Where's Lem? Mina doesn't respond. She walks Bun Bun across the floor, narrating quietly to herself. You look around the units. It's a mess. Dishes and glasses on the side, some of Mina's clothes piled up in the corner. Mina is sitting by her bag, which is spilled out across the floor, her drawing slate cracked and dark. Tidy up. You start with the kitchen units, piling up the dishes and the auto wash and wiping them down. You pile the clothes up next, folding them neatly. Mina watches you quietly as she plays, curious but silent. You just started to look at fixing her cracked data slate when Lem enters.
Sleeper, what are you?
He pauses and looks from you to Mina and back again.
Never mind.
He drops a bag by the door and slumps into the couch. Everything okay? Lem,
No!
Lem lets out a weak laugh.
You forgot the past few cycles now, too? Wish I was so lucky.
He looks away at the open door.
Look, now's not a good time.
I want to help.
Help? Unless you have a side reel ticket or two on you, I don't think there's much you can do here.
He pinches the bridge of his nose.
I understand they never even put us on the list, right? I've been all around the rim looking for work, and I've run into more than a few from the cruise. It turns out only longtime Havenage members were issued those Celis ID numbers. They never planned to consider us. Havenage say they didn't know that was what they were going to use to make the draw, and who knows? Maybe Celis pulled the wool over their eyes. What does it matter? All those hours in the yards for a hand-to-mouth wage and nothing else.
He slams his hand down on the sofa. You giving up? Lem opens his mouth to respond, but stops himself. He looks at the open door again.
You're moving the side reel up the hub, you know.
He says without meeting your eye.
That's
Sorry, I just bit into a sandwich at the wrong moment.
where it'll depart from. They're bringing in a ship with all their cryosleep pioneers and transferring them up there. Microgravity before loading the crew.
We could sneak aboard.
You think they are just going to let people on board? Security they'll have has to be impossible.
He looks over at Mina.
Look, we'll be fine. Always have been. Just need a little time.
He sighs.
We had our hearts set on that trip is all.
Mina comes over and climbs onto his lap. He smiles. What if I got you on board?
I'm not taking no for an answer, fuck you. I missed you these past few cycles. Missed that optimism.
I'm gonna fucking do it, Lem. Lem strokes Mina's hair.
Look, want to go up to the hub and ask around? Be my guest. I can't get up there with Mina down here, and I'm sure the side reel will bring in a crowd. Be careful. This kind of thing always attracts scammers and thieves.
I will fucking murder whoever I have to give Lemming Mina that fucking ticket, I swear to God.
You find any way on board, you take it. Need help to get there? Ask me. For now, me and Meanie here are sticking to the eye.
She looks up at him and smiles. I'll find you a way, for all of us. Lem smiles but doesn't say anything. You stand to leave, and Mina grabs her hand, eager to give you one more smile. Then you're out, back in the walkways of the low end, already thinking of plans to make this right. If only I picked up that one gun from that one guy. I need a gun. Now.
More gun, please.
More gun, please. One more gun. I need one more gun. Ooh, good rolls, good rolls. Oh.
Gambling, gambling, gambling.
Eye. It hits you like a wave, a white-edged breaker roaring inland with the force of an entire ocean. The
That's
impact
totally
is screaming brightness, blanking out everything behind its silence. You floating, silence, suspended. No, you do not float. You are in silence. You are the silence. It has filled you up. It has emptied you out. You cease to exist. What the fuck? Time passes. Time passes.
Did you buy those mushrooms?
Huh?
Did you buy those mushrooms? You were talking about buying mushrooms earlier. Did you buy those mushrooms? Is that why you're tripping balls right now?
I forged those mushrooms. I gave them to someone else. What this is that there is a AI attack dog, so to speak, that's just very very aggressive towards everything on this station, and had a mission to deal with it that I forgot about, that I haven't been able to do.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, one of the reasons why I needed ship mine fragments and could not find the last one to deal with this. Time passes, though you do not feel it passing. Then something flickers in the silence, and then something moves. That something is you. You open your eyes to a metal ceiling of flickering lights. You feel the floor around you, patting it with shaking hands. You assemble an image of yourself lying on your back in a corridor. You shake off the silence and sit up. What was that? You glance around, looking for a sign of some change. Damage on the walls, shouts in the distance, fire and fear. Nothing has changed. The silence sits around you like a fog. You try and think, furrowing your brow. How do you think again? It doesn't seem so easy anymore. You force the pathways to light up, the data banks to grant access. You feel like a fraction drive starting off after a long shutdown in cold vacuum. In the silence, in the wave. In the wave of noise, just as the sound produced by a wave racking across a pebble beach. Produced by a wave cracking across a pebble beach represents trillings of impacts heard as a single roar. So this sound was the result of trillings of electrons flickering in place heard as a single impossible scream. A memory image comes to you. One from the moment before the wave hit. You squint as you imagine it, trying to cohere its blurry form. A broken skeletal ring, the eye, and then a vast arc approaching it, a razor's edge white curve, the wave. The wave approaches the eye. The wave. The eye spins, turning each part to face that vast white edge. You recognize their skeletal data form You recognize their skeletal data cloud forms. The bright market, the low end, the greenway, the waste. Then, the wave hits just as the flotilla, the cordon, turns to face it. And after that, everything is silence. You open your eyes again. That is the epicenter. Of what? Okay, I actually have no fucking idea what that was about.
Hmm.
Well, time to hack.
I'm in.
I'm jacking in. I'm jacking. I'm really doing it.
I'm doing it, ma.
Rip a worm. Not sure if we're gonna beat this game tonight, but we're definitely gonna... Oh no. This might have been the thing I was talking about. Don't know if we're gonna beat this game tonight, but sure as fuck gonna get fencing done, I feel. A thread from this facility cuts through the cloud like a hairline crack of light. That's it. The final layer of security broken. Somewhere buried in the depth of the station, Feng is in control. He is slicing into the camera control circuits and piping out the results. A thread flickers, and the unravels into an image. A scene, two figures in a room. One sat, the other pacing. The pacing figure resolves into Harden. The unmistakable superior posture, the shock of gray hair. The second figure's features don't seem to resolve. They are vague, unformed. A problem with the data, perhaps? You look closer. You then see it. The figure is a proxy. Perhaps you should have expected it from Conway. A corporation whose very existence is owed to automation. The proxy is a machine designed to be piloted by remote connection. Someone elsewhere in the system puppeteering it with their own bodies, speaking so it may speak. The proxy sits impassively, or the Conway executive that is piloting it does. From the distant safety of some ship or orbital colony, perhaps. Kong.
We can move forward. There is no doubt.
Hardin is saying.
Reclamation teams are almost ready, and after that I will make the declaration. Nothing has to change.
The proxy leaps forward, its movement stilted, even. As if his body was being refracted through water.
But things must change, Arden. You would need further assurances. I have been informed of a breach in one of the closed networks in the low end. You have been careless.
Harding waves the accusation away.
We have been stretched. A breach was detected, yes, but no data of value was lost.
God, they're gonna get so pranked.
Sick prank, bro.
Yeah, he's on your dirty secrets. Yeah, got you. You big punked.
Our board is concerned, Hardin. A drop in our value would be unwelcome at this time.
The proxy leans back, its posture dormant. I want food, I'm hungry.
Premium content.
I am the best streamer, thank you.
Is that just like AE1 or is it like an actual fucking thing?
I'm guessing AE1. I'm not sure. I'm staring at it too. I'm just like, oh, have fun, Sean. Pronounce it.
Okay. If the reclamation of AE1 is contested, then we could be drawn into a compromising legal position.
Harding approaches the proxy.
There will be no contest. Not from Solheim, who cannot muster a defense. Not from Havenage, who will fall into line below me.
He crouches in front of the seated figure, eye to eye.
And the people of the station? Refugees, gangs, spacers. All either opportunists or degenerates. Havenage is no longer strong, no longer united. No one here believes in Erlin's vision, nor has the strength to enact it. I sat across from him at the negotiating table. He was forceful, eager, weakened by his ideological convictions, perhaps, but a great man nonetheless. This place no longer deserves to bear his name. The eye is crippled, cannot survive. It is a ruin filled with squatters and outlaws. It will be lucky if it still spins at 100 cycles.
Arden stands.
Will he stand?
We would like to stand.
You will move forward with the reclamation, because otherwise you will lose your advantage in the system. Without your advantage, you will lose claims on the remaining palladium. Without the palladium, your factories will go dark.
He pauses.
Do I need to continue? One moment.
Comes the response from the proxy, and its head drops into its chest. Harding steps back and paces once more, awaiting the discussion taking place elsewhere in the system. You watch Hardin as he paces, as he considers his future. What's going on within a mind like that, in the mind of a man who would burn all of those around him for a path to some imagined golden end? The proxy lifts its head.
We are happy to proceed. We will legally claim the station, formerly known as Solheim AE1, as salvage within 6 cycles. Havenage is to assist with the transport of the illegal residents to Conway housing and labor facilities.
Oh. The proxy judders to its feet.
Conway will also claim 70% of the raw output of the reclamation process, after losses have been accounted for.
Harding nods.
Except,
The Proxy reaches out to shake his hand like a marionette, and then the recording loops. You watch it play out a second time, gripped by horrified fascination. There's a bluntness to the conversation, to its blatant disregard for humans as anything other than objects. Things to be moved, to be used, to be fed into structures, crushed, and losses accounted for in the cells of tables, the margins of ledgers. You realize now that you are no different than anyone else on the station in the eyes of the people in that room, and those like them. Each body here can be recast as a piece of property, a tool, an expense, an acceptable loss. In one moment, they can be named a citizen, celebrated, protected, and in another, the very idea of citizenship can be used against them. That is what it means to live in a proximity to a system like this. No longer, not while the eye spins. You gather.
My eyes are spinning, Ma.
Spinning, so spinny. You gather recording, packing into the polygon of purest light. Then you drift down the service dock like a falling leaf and find the relay. It only takes a second to place that polygon of data, that recording, into the relay system being prepared, and then you watch as it bursts out, a web of threads heading out into the black, to every networked device on the eye. Let them see what power makes of a man.
Wow.
It did it. I got an achievement for that one, too.
Wow.
I can use scrap to repair condition. I should probably get that. Your notes, skip double data rewards, reroll all of your dice once per cycle. That one's really good. I'm probably going to take that one. All cryo actions are discounted by 20%. It's either instant karma or obsessive haggler that I'm going to do. I don't know which one.
Hmm. I think the dice would be useful, honestly.
Yeah, okay. I can reroll. Okay, so that's cool. So I got all of that. What else was I doing? I got to scream at some guys somewhere. Where? Nessus Bay. I need a ship mine for the ambergris. I need a ship mine for the seal dock. Still doing that. Orb fabricator. Flowing. I think I'm just at the point where it's make money fucker.
It's time to make money.
Money. Oh, Peke. Oh shit, Peke.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, my friends! Even before you reach the cordon, the damage is obvious. The blinking red lights, the drones, the tugs, all are gone. Half the cordon's flame has also been shorn away, perhaps through the impact of some failing ship. People push past you in the corridor, both Havenage staff and contractors clearing the cordon.
This is probably fine, right?
Yeah, probably fine. Try to speak to them. You are met with suspicious looks and scattered warnings, but little else. From the equipment being carried out, you suspect this is no relief effort. Havenage are pulling out of the section of the station. Oh no. The further you pass into the cordon, the less people you see. You can see a few sections that have been closed off, their bulkhead doors sealed with red warning lights punctuating the corridors, but otherwise, most areas seem functional. Suddenly, you feel a hand fell on your shoulder. Havenage security? You should have known better than to wander into the place. You brace yourself as you turn.
Sleeper.
Sorry, I got distracted for a second. Peke's wide eyes greet you as you turn.
Cordon,
They glance around, panicked.
it's gone down. Briar and Eshe are still in there. Do you think she did this? Or perhaps Havenage messed up?
They start pulling you towards the edge of the cordon.
We should find her. What if...
Calm down, Peke. Peke looks frustrated.
You're not standing back and watching this time, Sleeper. Not again.
That isn't fair. Peke turns away.
I just want to see her. This could be part of some Havenage plan to clear the flotilla.
Don't jump to conclusions. Peke pauses.
What do you know, Sleeper?
There was a wave.
There was a wave.
Peke frowns.
Wave? What do you mean?
They pause to think.
Signal that only affects electrical systems, perhaps? EMP would have taken out most of the station, but...
Peke runs a hand through their hair.
I don't know what you're saying, Sleeper. It doesn't sound...
They look away down the corridor for a moment.
Look, I have to find Eshe. I'm sure you felt something, but we can talk about that later.
They set off down the corridor.
I can't sit around talking any longer. Find me on the flotilla. I'm going to find a way to Eshe no matter what.
With that, they rush away into the depths of the cordon, leaving you behind. Seems like you'll need to follow if you want to get any answers. Cordon?
Oh. Customers go in.
I need to buy 2 fucking scrap. God damn it. Okay, so I'm waiting for Feng. I'm waiting for Lem and Mina. Oh, fuck yeah. Smoke climber, yeah.
I'm only fuck.
Smoke climber, yeah. Ascender car. Ascend to hub.
Ascend.
Oh shit! New area.
New shit, new shit, new shit.
Side reel dock. Okay, so that's to find a way on board. The hub, main station dock, descender car. Got me some cocoa, yeah. Okay, so that's the thing. First, Lemon Mina. I will fucking murder anyone who will not allow me to get them on this ship. I swear to fucking God. Okay. What was this? Has import-export. I can buy ship mine core here. That's really good. $80 crowd for 3 batches of those mushrooms. Okay.
Okay.
Ah, I should have waited to drink that hot cocoa. Ow.
Oof, ouch.
That's right, boiling water hot me.
Ah.
My mouth hurts now. Yes. And cycle. So I need to obtain nourishment this cycle.
One nourishment, please.
One nourishment. Good thing I can sunbathe. It's like I didn't even need nourishment. Yeah, I need 2 scrap. I need money. Those aren't around that. Waiting on him. Da da da. My boy! My favorite boy! I shouldn't have, like, sunbathed, actually. Memphis is preparing the grill caps. He has had a heavily adapt this recipe, he says. But the smell is already incredible. It emanates from a strange purplish white bulb you have never seen before, and he is slicing it finely. I love this man. He brushes and slices. He brushes and slices the mushrooms, and then places them into the wok with the sliced bulb and the oil. They caramelize there. In the well-worn crucible, he adds liquids, transparent and opaque, and then turns down the heat. A sprinkle of leaves is the final touch. We have a moment. Wait. Sure.
You have a moment, sleeper.
He smiles.
You have a story?
Oh, cool. Spam.
Woo!
Just doing this real quick. Spam. All right. Something in the scent of the food gives you a feeling of nostalgia, something distant and melancholic. It seems like the story should match the feeling somehow, and maybe you will feel better for telling it. Recall your oldest memories. You start by explaining that when you were emulated from a person, many of your memories are left behind. Sorry, I'm burping and whatnot.
How dare you?
I know, right? Perhaps it is an intentional part of the process, a way of keeping sleepers ignorant and malleable, or perhaps it is a side effect of the imperfect emulation. You admit that you don't really know. What you do know is that some memories survive, and on occasion they come back to you, like shadows passing overhead. You detail one reoccurring memory, which despite returning to you with enough regulatory for you to think it's familiar, always fades as quickly as it arrives. You struggle to explain the feeling of being whole for a moment and that comes with this memory, and then how that wholeness slips away to you, leaving you feeling like you have forgotten something important, but just can't bring it back to mind. Emphas nods throughout, cooking as he does with deft and skillful movements. You start to trail off and you realize you can't find the words to explain how the memories you do have feel like both yours and someone else's at the same time, and how that always fills you with a certain sadness. The sadness of remaining forever unknown, even to yourself. Emphas finishes cooking and meets your eye.
I'm sorry, Sleeper, for your troubles.
He puts the walk to one side.
I appreciate you sharing with me.
He smiles.
I hope it lightens you a little.
He passes you a bowl. The heaps of heaps the gyrolas into it. Their yellow color mixing with the pale sauce in whirls and blooms.
Eat.
The dish is delicious, filling. It warms you as you eat in a way that you weren't even sure your body could be warmed. It is a small mercy, you think, that SNR left you with this pleasure. Many of the
I
features...
can the robot eat food.
They need some way of recharging it every now and then, I guess. Many of the features of frames are there to simulate human experience. You know that much. Emulated minds cannot be rewired, so their need for embodied experience must be met. That is why you breathe, even though you do not need air. Without that simulation, the sensation of drowning would be unbearable. Food serves another purpose. Your frame is able to metabolize it, to produce energy from raw material. So I guess it's just like a psychological thing because of the process of making a sleeper.
Hmm.
Vitamins and minerals are excess, of course. Your frame only needs raw power. So much is wasted. And yet, while you eat this food and feel that warmth, nothing feels wasted. It all means something to you. As you finish, Emphas takes the bowl, the last of his cleaning. He smiles at you, and neither of you feel the need to say anything more. Instead, you simply exchange nods and walk your separate ways back into the bright market, somehow changed. What's my next thing? Ooh. Okay, so I could give him the other mushrooms now, and he'll make me more soup.
Or soup!
There's like a little green guy there. Huh. Okay. Money. Money. Money.
Money.
Money. Okay. Money. Money.
All the money.
What else would be good for... I've explored... No, I need to go into the waste, actually. I need 2 scrap. For a second, I thought I got 2 scrap right off the bat.
Have this, please? Thanks.
Thank. I needed it. Scrap. I now have access to even more. Holy shit. Alright. And I can fix the flotilla even more up. Yeah, I don't think I'm finishing this game yet. I don't know how much farther it was. Last time I played this, it looked like I had only a little bit more to go. Oh, that was a good roll. Fuck. Okay.
And then the game said, but what if?
But what if part 2 of the entire fucking game? got energy from that. That's cool. I need money for when I can get a new ship mined, and then I need to plug it into someone. Alright. Let's see if Bang is getting shot. Bang, Bang grins at you at the bay door slide open. Above, in the rest of the building, people are busy, frightened. They speak in hushed tones and organize endless meetings after endless meetings. Havenage have avoided a full-blown crisis for now, but change is coming. Bang is in good spirits and bundles you inside before you even have the chance to greet him.
That was the slickest operation the station has seen.
He hugs you firmly.
You made my job easy.
He shakes you by your shoulders.
I'm so proud. And
He smiles.
I got to watch through the cameras as the Havenage security that weren't in on it assaulted the station.
Bang smiled.
One of them straight up just whacked Hardin with their pistol. It was beautiful.
What are they going to do with him?
I'm not sure anyone knows. But he is cooperating in dismantling his operation and scaring off Conway. Maybe they'll exile him when they are done, or hand him over to some core authority.
Bang shrugs.
Now, I know he won't be an issue. I'm going to be focusing on systems for a bit,
He shakes his head.
seeing as that's my actual job.
He points to the ceiling.
People upstairs weren't so happy, though. They've been fielding questions about the state of the eye right and left since the recording got out. People are scared.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, this whole thing hasn't won me many fans of the administration. I think in the end they'll agree that outing Hardin was worth it. Whatever the methods.
He touches a stack of hardware.
The eye is old, and it was never meant to run like this. Master control points that Erlen and Havenage installed, they keep it from spinning the rim. That isn't ideal. If you're asking me if the eye will stop spinning next cycle, no.
He smiles.
And me and a ton of other skilled people will be working to stop it happening in the cycle after that. Hardin's problem was that he didn't believe in people. He believed in systems, and their ability to shape the world around them.
Bang squeezes your shoulder.
As far as I'm concerned, people should be the ones running the systems, not the other way around. Anyway,
Bang raps on the side of his terminal.
I know you didn't come down here for a lecture.
My tracker.
I haven't forgotten.
He produces a thumbnail drive.
I managed to finish that code solution I showed you. It's a modified ripperworm, one made to deactivate that tracker of yours. In the time since I got back, I added something extra. That tracker of yours doesn't just show SNARP where you are. It transmits data about the state of your body, your current condition. My worm won't just deactivate it. It'll edit that data to tell SNARP your body is irreparably damaged. DNR, do not retrieve.
He grins wildly.
Pretty smart, right?
That's perfect.
Just slot it already.
You take the drive and hold it in your hand. Then you close your eyes and open your access ports. Take down your defenses. The worm immediately enters your closed network. It whips through it, taking things with it as it goes. The moment they are gone, you forget they were ever there. They just blink out of existence. A second later, it's done. You open your eyes.
How do you feel?
He asked, Bang a little nervously. Free. Bang smiles wildly.
Well, you are free, sleeper.
He claps you on the shoulder. Feng lets out the word free. Feng lets out the word free, lets the word free hang in the air a little before he continues.
Seems it might be finally time for a celebration.
Feng wraps his arm around you.
Kinda still owes us those drinks.
He laughs, and you join him. And later, when you leave, you feel deeply thankful for having such a friend. As you walk away from the building, you look up at the wide curve of the eye, up at the hub and the other rim behind it. The whole thing twinkles with lights, and it seems impossible to see it as anything other than breathtakingly beautiful. It feels that in that moment, it feels something... Oh, wow, I cannot talk. It feels in that moment like something eternal. That doesn't mean it can, or even should, last forever, or that it will never change, fade, or decay. It simply means that in this moment, this place has a future, and it is one that you know, deep and truly, it's worth protecting. Fuck yeah. Okay. Time to ascend.
You're free.
I'm free in time to bust out this dock. I just have the perfect amount of shit to do that. I will get them out of here. I will kill if I have to do it. New character.
New character! Okay. Quite the achievement, isn't she? Thundersilis must be proud.
You turn quickly to see a figure hooded and tucked into the shadows near the viewing platform. Do I know you?
Ignore him. Sadly, no, but I know you. Or at least I have seen you passing through the low end. You shouldn't rush through so much. Low end's pleasures tend to reward the wanderer.
He looks around, but the platform is clear.
We should be quick in our conversation, but I don't wish to unsettle you. I deal in data, and I believe you might have need of some.
Castor walks out to stand beside you on the platform. A telltale chunk of magnetic boots accompanies this slow crossing. He notices you looking at them.
I don't like it much up here.
He explains.
I hear there was some trouble at the Havenage shipyard when they announced the results of the crew lottery.
They screwed us.
They screwed us! I know.
He sighs, meeting your eye.
An ugly business. Celis are too used to the way things work in the core. Exploitation is the only logic they know.
He gestures out at the sidereal.
You know why they built this monstrosity on the eye?
Money.
Money!
Money.
That was a part, perhaps, but there are cheaper shipyards.
He stares at the pristine yellow hull.
Celis built it here.
Says Castor gravely.
Because they didn't want anyone to know it exists.
He rubs his forehead.
And secrecy is something I cannot abide.
He turns to face you.
There are people being loaded onto that ship as we speak. Sleeping people locked in cryosleep like the person that you were emulated from. There are hundreds of them, and Celis wants to send them out to a planet at the edge of the settled systems without anyone knowing where it is. But you, Sleeper, can do something about that. Or like me, you deal with data. You can read it right out of the air. With someone like you on that ship, secrecy isn't a problem. You can ping back whatever I need, whenever I need it. As long as you are on board. With you on the side rail and with some minor modifications,
He pauses.
you can be my eyes and ears. I will keep track of Celis's grand project through you. In short,
Says Castor, stretching.
I can get you aboard, Sleeper, but I'm going to need you to help me.
Who are you?
No! I'm a concerned party. Someone who likes to know what is happening when it is happening, not afterwards.
It's not just me.
Yes, your friend, Lem. Can be arranged. It is difficult, but not impossible. The condition is, of course, that you go too.
Castor clunks closer to the window, watching the tugs wheeling around the side rail.
It's a simple offer, and the only one that will get you on that ship. Please consider it.
He turns back, silhouetted against the ship.
But to make it happen, I need your assistance, as I said. There is a Celis Foundation ship docked in the now empty shipyard. I need the data from its servers. This will allow me to produce the IDs necessary for your transit.
Castor looks over his glasses at you.
Celis aren't stupid, though, and their ship is totally isolated from the station. You'll need to get on board if you want access to their air-walled servers. Once you have the data, meet me at your friend's unit so we can give him the good news.
He smiles.
I notice his importance to you. And the little one. So cute.
I don't know how to take this character right now.
Absolutely, dude.
It's like, oh, okay, you just out of fucking nowhere know everything about me, huh? Okay.
I'm here now.
Haha, I'm part 2 of this Enjoy quest.
You don't extract the data before the sidereal horizon leaves the hub, then I will get the message. We have other options, but you are certainly my preferred one. Be sure when you act, Sleeper. Once you take the data from Celis, you'll set off a series of events that will likely be hard for you to untangle yourself from. By the way,
Dear
if
God.
you do this...
Just casually, by the way.
By the way, are you ready to shit your pants forever? Either way, I recommend you stop asking around up here. You're bringing a lot of attention to yourself.
Castor glances around as if to emphasize his point.
There are only a handful of cycles until departure, Sleeper. Make your decision.
With that, Castor marches back off the platform, the sound of his mag boots fading away, leaving you to contemplate the sidereal horizon and the part of it may play in your future. So that's cool. That's another big thing. Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay. So, tracker dealt with. We can't be tracked by SNARP anymore, which was one of the big things I need to deal with. I don't know how we're going to get stabilizer when we're on this ship, or if I need to do something for that. And, yeah, now we're timed in a hacking sequence.
Hey!
And we still have the refugee thing to deal with. Okay. Let's go! Okay. Okay. Okay, so I need to clear the Avery. I guess I'm becoming a Yatsugan enforcer next cycle.
I guess.
I guess. I need money.
Money.
So hopefully next cycle, that'll be enough for me to get a ship fragment. I need to work on the float. Oh god, there's so much stuff. I'm so split on everything right now, and it's just like, oh god. Ah. I could get scrap components from here. Honestly, if I can get that upgrade where if I can repair my condition, then I can, I think I technically can survive off of scrap. Which is cool.
Consume scrap.
Consume the metal. Want to... one of these. And then, where was I? This. One of these.
One of those.
One of those. One of these. One of that's. So much shit. Okay. How long has the stream been going? I'm gonna go for 15 more minutes and I'm calling it.
Okay.
Pretty much this final cycle, because that'd be a good 3.5 hour stream, and I want to do other things. I pretty much got up and been working on stream shit all day. Aha. Oh, that's a lot of money.
Oh.
Oh, that's not as much as I thought it was gonna be. I can get $12 more. Fuck it. Okay. Do this. God, we are doing big things this one. Ship mine built. Upgrade point. Use scrap components at home to repair my condition. Or cheaper everything. Which one? Fuck. Spin.
E, what am I doing?
Decide self-repair or obsessive haggler.
Haggler, obviously.
Okay, haggler.
What are the actions? Should I read these?
Oh, you already made a choice. I've already selected.
Okay, you're right. Gambling, but it's me and I'm not paying attention.
You could do it, I believe in you. That actually gives me enough money to buy another fragment. Let's go.
See? Big gamer moves over here.
You did big gaming move. I'm proud of you.
I
You
knew
didn't
it.
even have to know what was going on. You just instinctually knew.
No, I knew the whole time.
Yeah. Time to kill a dog.
Why?
Because it was Mini Bobini.
Okay. As long as they're meanie bobini.
Dog.
What is a vending machine?
Yeah.
New to me.
So it is a AI that was running from that aggressive program that I talked about like an hour ago, and it decided the best place. Huh?
No, I thought you're done.
Oh, the best place it decided to hide was a vending machine.
So, Sean, which one came
I
out
think we're,
first?
I think we're in the same spot in our brains right now, Austin.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
I'm so
Alright.
confused.
That's okay.
Is this a Blaze
Sleeper.
Blue I don't understand thing? Or, not Blaze Blue, whatever, Blue Archive.
There's effectively the same exact thing in Blue Archive, yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Sleeper. Must express plan before we begin.
No,
Ven
then.
is impatient. That's not okay.
That's me, Sean.
I thought it kept going. I can't read.
Novend is impatient. The prospect of being free of the vending machine is clearly too much to take.
Shipmind has no output features. Will be mute until slotted.
You won't be able to speak?
Correct. Not worry.
The servo motors in the machine begin to rev. Novend's anxiety clear.
First imprint shipmind. Then slot imprinted shipmind at the physical ports close to Hunter nests. Once slotted, we'll track Hunter at each. Tracking will find core nest. Plot shipmind at core nest. Show Hunter data to Hunter. Hunter will conclude sentience. Hunter will invoke killer.
And Killer will...
S.
The lights on the vending machine cycle as Novend prepares.
Physical ports likely sealed in old station. You'll need keys. But yes, simple.
The vending machine rocks a little.
Any questions before imprinting?
That's it, let's fucking go! The sound of all the servo motors start up at once is painful. The screeches rattle from the hard surface of the sealed dock and come back at all angles. Novend better be quick, or Havenage security will be here. Novend's voice appears among the squeals like a whisper carried in the wind.
Machine is not designed for this task. 2 sensors. Limited inputs. I work blind. Wish me luck.
In the top part of the compartment, a set of arms aligned with the ship mine clunkily scraping against it. Can I help?
Silence best. Also, if machine ignite, put out fire.
The metal creaks as the servos open the ship mine. Its layers of silicone nested like an onion skin. Once open, the main arm of the machine rapidly shifts back and forth, realigning the microscopic components, accessing and rewriting them, imprinting Novend into its physical form. As you watch the hypnotic motion, your mind drifts into your own creation, while processes were used to emulate your mind, to copy the neural structure of that person who, as far as you know, still sleeps in some distant facility? What was lost? In what ways are you a copy of that person, and in what ways are you something new? You know this much. You are a convenience loophole, a way to circumnavigate the illegality of sentient AI. After all, you're an emulation, not a true digital being. You're neurologically limited, still human. But what would you become if you could escape from this frame? Where then would the limits lie? The screeching stops, the machine powers down, dropping the bay into darkness. In the top compartment, the ship mind is whole again. You reach up and take it down, heavy and cold to the touch. Is no vent inside this thing, or did this process fail? There's only one way to know. Time to find a nest to slot them into. Cool. What's the weirdest thing you've ever gotten out of a vending machine? Drone bay.
Killer man.
Lock the drone bay. I have another encrypted key, isolated nest. Wait, I need to find another employee drone bay. Wait, server unit. I have 3 of these, okay. 2 of them. I don't wanna... Take that. Sealed hunter's nest. Castor. So many things I'm doing.
Not enough.
Apparently. I will haul these supplies. That's an Havenage agent. That's a gun. Okay. God, so many things. Okay, so that's one. Sealed hunter nest. Sealed hunter nest. Each room unlocked. Big gaming.
The biggest of gaming, the biggest of hacking.
I know, right? I am an expert hackist. Oh boy, new character, I guess, the Void. As you leave the nest, something flips. You find yourself inverted, floated, dragged by one of the arms located through the cloud. The threads shift and realign as if they were leading you somewhere. Look at your hand. You look down, expecting to see the heavy cylinder of the ship minding your hand, but its place is an orrery? A sphere so bright it burns your eyes is surrounded by rings and orbits, other spheres tracing silky lines through the space. And as you look closer, so you pick out 1,000 sigils of 1,000 stations and ships flowing like smoke, like dust. You look up and see a corridor, a canyon, a street in low end. On the other side, buildings flicker with markings of activity, sigils showing network access, data transfer, download, upload, even them dance ghost. Between them dance ghosts, protocols carry or mirroring or shadowing data, sometimes silent, sometimes chaotic. The place moves unlike any digital space you've ever imagined. Something strange is happening here. Then you see it, below the stacked rooms, the units and apartments, and the wires and the pipes, and the buzzing systems that run through it all. In the warrens beneath the low end is the hunter's core nest. This is where you must go. Okay.
Alright.
Okay. Warrens. Now I gotta find this fucking nest. Okay, cool. Castor. When you arrive at Lemmina's unit, Castor is already waiting outside, leaning beside the door.
Give me, Sleeper. Celis is already buzzing with news of the breach. I was expecting you.
Will this work?
Don't worry. Breach cannot be traced to the specific IDs I'm about to create.
Castor reaches into a pocket, produces a sleek green and white hand terminal.
The data, please.
Hand it over. You hand over a drive with the data, and Castor finishes around for a converter cable to hook it up. He slots it into the terminal, and after some worrying, a set of 2 transparent films marked with numeric sequences are produced.
2 tickets to an uncertain future.
Castor smiles to himself.
The child will go with Lem, of course.
He pockets them.
These are yours, but first,
He holds out a white cube.
your side of the deal.
What is it?
Something to help us make use of you.
Oh, he passes you the square, and you rest in your palm, a small white, perfect cube. Suddenly you feel a sharp pain and flinch. The cube jumps for your hand and rattles along the walkway. You look at Castor apologetically. Castor smiles.
Not to worry, it has done its job. Now it is for you to do yours.
You look down and see a tiny pinprick in the center of your palm.
Nothing sinister.
Castor pulls the terminal away.
This way we can keep track of you in the sidereal horizon.
I didn't agree to this.
Mom. You did, Sleeper.
Castor adjusts his glasses.
You have to understand that I could have done this without you knowing. This way, everything is on the table, so to speak.
Castor hands you the transparent films, and you see shimmering portraits of you and Lem flickering beneath the surface.
Oh, give them the good news.
And he reaches across and buzzes the unit. Lem slides up in the door, half dressed in his gear.
Sleeper, what brings you up here? Come in.
He beckons you inside. You look to the side expecting to see Castor, but the wall is empty. Unit is cleaner, better organized than last time. Lem sits in the thin bar and gestures for you to sit.
Mina's with some of the local kids. Someone has started doing lessons down the way. She seems to like it.
Sit!
Sit!
You sit at the bar.
What's up, Sleeper?
I have some news.
Out with it then.
Lem laughs. Rethink things. I don't trust Castor. Like, okay, so like I know nothing of the guy. He's shady. I don't know his shtick. Rethink things. You look around the unit. You look at Lem. He looks better, softer, more full of life, as if a weight has been lifted from his shoulders. You think of Mina, a few units down, learning with other children. You falter. Is the sidereal horizon better than this? Lem starts to look more nervous.
You in trouble? Ed?
I am actually unsure of what one I should pick. This is the most, like, hey, what do you think? Fucker, like, option I've gotten so far.
Well,
I mean, there were...
I haven't been paying attention. I say forget it.
No, okay, so, the weight of this. So, Lem and Mina has been working on this ship for McFucking ever. Well, Lem has. And it is off to a, unknown planet with a weird corporation with unknown goals that recently just screwed all over the, like, every worker over. So, like... fuck it, nothing, forget it.
you sure are acting funny.
Lem squints at you.
You sure nothing's up?
I have IDs for us, fuck it. You have? Oh wait.
Weak.
Don't make fun of me.
You have...
Lem freezes.
How?
He blinks rapidly, as if to wipe you from his vision.
Does that mean...
We're leaving. Lem stands up
We're
and
leaving?
paces around the unit.
We have to pack.
He starts laughing.
Holy shit, we have to pack.
He turns back to you, smiling.
How the hell did you swing this, Sleeper?
I made a deal.
What a deal. Color me impressed.
You show him the ID films, and he whistles at the portraits.
Impressive stuff.
He pats you on the shoulder.
We should stay until Mina gets home. We could tell her together.
Sure.
You guys are gonna do the thing, and they're gonna get brutally murdered.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm going to actually fucking cry live on stream when this, like, eventually just goes like, he's like, hey, guess what?
You had your out. It even gave you a second chance, and you're like, nah, it's alright.
Yeah, I know. I feel bad for the back down already. It's going to, like, get to the credits, like, and then Lem and Mina died in a slave colony that couldn't get supplies. It's like, oh, okay,
A
thanks.
tornado came out of nowhere and destroyed everything.
The space
tornado.
whale crashed into the ship immediately, severing it in two.
Mina's just in the sun now.
She tripped and fell and is in the sun.
I will fucking cry. Oh god. I have to like look at OBS things every now and then because I keep like horrendously peaking for no reason, even though I'm speaking at the same volume. Like sometimes I'll just start talking, it's like, hey, full red, fuck you. I got like condensers and limiters on, so like whatever. Like it doesn't show, but still. That's weird every time I look over. The buzzer goes.
It'll be her.
Lem gets up and opens the door, and Mina, a bundle of energy and life, rushes into the room.
Robot!
She shouts. Len picks her up.
Ina, you won't believe what they brought us.
You flash her the passes, and she looks confused.
We are going away after all, Meanie.
He lifts her head up above her head. Wait, he lifts her up above her head.
Uh-huh. On that big, beautiful ship.
Mina screams and Lem laughs. He puts Mina down and she runs. I was thinking of a different kind of scream. The game. I'm getting tired. Mina screams and Lem laughs. He puts Mina down and she runs over to you and hugs your legs.
I love you, robot.
She says quietly, so only you can hear, I love you too. And a while later, when you leave, you don't even think to check for Castor by the door until it's too late. You stop and turn halfway down the walkway, but there's nothing there. Even that little white cube is gone. So you keep walking back through the low end, deep in thought, excited and scared all at once. Dear God. Got another achievement. I am wondering where this is going now. Okay. Okay. Do I even have enough time to finish this fucking refugee mission before we have to leave? Oh, Peke, yeah, I guess. As you walk into the bay of the climbing briar, the familiarity of the space overcomes any trepidation. It feels good to be back, and the return feels earned, especially after all the work it took to figure out a route through the flotilla's jumble of ships that might lead you to the blue streak. I cannot talk. You see Esha and Pekka immediately, sitting at the back of the bay, deep in conversation. Your closeness causes you to stop, suddenly aware that you might be interrupting something private. Hot cocoa. Pekka is explaining something forcefully as she stares out into the middle distance, hunched over. She suddenly spots you.
Shit. Sleeper.
Eshe nods.
Didn't quite turn out like we hoped, right?
Pekka stops and glances between the two of you, the tension rising. The plan was all... Wait, nah, I'm sorry. Eshe waves her apology away.
None of that. We all had our part to play.
Pekka looks nervously.
It has worked out.
They appeal to you.
The Flux event knocked the entire cordon system offline. Flotilla is free and Havenage are backing off.
Flex event?
That's what the refugees are calling it.
Pekka explains.
Apparently, that's what they called it when it started happening around Ember.
What exactly is happening?
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Hard to tell. It's some kind of disruptive wave that only affects electrical systems.
Pekka chips in.
Typically, systems are screened against radiation and interference, but this seems to be dulled, but not stopped by those defenses. The crisis continues.
Esha sighs.
The cordon may be down, but this brings a whole other set of problems. You should tell them, Ashe.
Pekka glances at her.
Please.
Eshe doesn't respond. Tell you what, you stare at her back, waiting for a response.
Ease, Ashe. Haven't they shown you they can be trusted?
Pekka nods towards you. As she turns, her arms folded tightly across her chest, she goes to start and then stops. You can see the anger in her eyes, but you realize it's not directed at you or at anyone else. She is angry with herself.
I brought weapons to the flotilla.
She pauses.
Now Havenage has them.
What were you thinking, bitch?
What were you thinking?
What the fuck?
I was thinking that if the cordon wasn't going to be lifted, the refugees would need something to change that.
She stares at you defiantly.
Would you rather they just stayed quiet and died like good citizens? We hope that they will keep them safe, but given recent events,
Becky glances nervously at Eshe.
we aren't so sure that Havenage is the right place for the weapons to be. I wouldn't put it past them to use them to take the cordon back by force.
Eshe glares.
They're scared and losing control. In my experience, that's when institutions do dangerous things. Whether that's true, we can't do anything about it right now, Eshe. Short of marching into the yards at the other end of the eye and taking them back.
Actually, it looks like... Eshe looks like that is exactly what she would like to do. Pekka smiles nervously.
Plus, we have other things to be getting on with.
Hot chalky. Keep sipping.
Want to understand the flux, Sleeper, to study it.
Pekka's eyes light up.
This thing is changing the entire system, causing problems across the inner system, driving refugees off Ember's moons, and now it's here. We don't do something about it.
Pekka pauses.
It's a problem for all of us. I can see more immediate problems.
Eshe snarfles.
Snarfles.
Pekka ignores
Big
her.
snarfle.
Big schneefle.
I've been looking at the networks, and when the flux event hit, it changed things. Shuffled systems, corrupted nodes, and broke open data stores.
They take out a slate and show you a flickering polygon.
Look at it jiggle!
It's jiggling and wiggling!
Some of these flux nodes have appeared near the epicenter of the event, but I can't get access. You, however, I saw the way you worked with the data when we were preparing for the run. I think you can get into these things. I want you to find a flux node and bring me anything you can extract. They come and go, but most can be found in the barely functioning networks of the wastes.
Pekka pauses.
Start there. Perhaps together we can find something that might point us to what the flux is and where it comes from.
Okay!
Okay!
They smile.
I knew you'd agree.
Aisha looks indignant.
Don't waste too much time chasing ghosts, Sleeper. There are people on this flotilla that need any help they can get. I'm sure Sleeper can do both, Eshe.
Pekka smiles at you.
Big smile.
Big smile.
See you here when you have something. Good hunting.
And they wave you out as she stomps away to make plans of her own. That bitch is gonna get a gun. Find Ryer.
A Florida.
I love the Florida. Okay. I think that's all that we can do on this cycle. So much shit's happening and going down. Oh, I don't need anything with that anymore. Hmm. I'm so scared of the Castor thing. I'm not gonna lie. I'm so fucking worried. Buy a spacer meal. I wonder if I can use the ship mind afterward to give it to the ambergris. Because if I can do that, then that will be a good wombo combo. But I think I'm gonna rest and call it. Hopefully it's not like a immediate cutscene thing trigger after this. Nice.
Surprise.
Surprise more. Alright. Yeah. I'd say that was a really productive stream. We got really far in. I'm probably going to do more tomorrow. I don't know if you two want to join me for that.
I will not be here.
That's fair. But yeah.
I don't remember. No, I'm doing things on Sunday probably, but I don't know about tomorrow. I have to check.
Okay, that's fine. Just keep me posted. But yeah. Thank you everyone for coming to watch the stream. I hope you enjoyed. Got a lot of progress, did many a thing, got the tracker dealt with.
Gaming.
My refugee friends didn't explode and die horrifically. Yet, Lem and Mina got their ticket to go on that ship, so hopefully they will not go into the sun or get mauled by space whales. What else did I do? It's been a lot. It's been a lot. But, yeah. Have a good one, and, bye!